going, everybody? Test. I think everything is going good. Just checking our, you guys hear me okay? He's here. Yeah, I'm here. We sometimes, every once in a while, like every 15th stream, we have to replace a lot of batteries for connected devices and all that sort of stuff. I am here. Guys, I have new glasses. I'm getting older, so I had to switch glasses. These are progressive lenses. Oh, that's not what I wanted. These are progressive lenses, so they're like a little bit wonky. Like I can read a whole lot better and all that sort of stuff, but just, getting old, and this is what happens. But so they're brown, not black. They're per soles, just like I like, and all that sort of stuff. But it's just, I have a little bit of like a fisheye effect right now. So if I pass out or die, that's what happened. So there it goes right there. But yeah, thanks. Appreciate the looking good and all that sort of stuff. Just waiting for the Bluetooth to connect, and then we'll get started. You guys may have noticed, and if you tuned into Friday's stream last week, you see that Vikings thing is back. So the Vikings people were so impressed with my community, that they said, hey, I want to know if you guys can get to 500. So we're not going to play the game today. I might play it a little bit after the stream on Friday. I did play it a bit yesterday, so I've been leveling up my stuff. I went and actually attacked the town and all sorts of things like that. But if you want to get in on this, all you got to do is hit !Vikings, download the game, play through the tutorial. It costs you nothing. It takes about 10 minutes. If we can get to 500, I will do something awesome, like give away another GPU or something like that, depending on how things all go from here. It's just !Vikings. And then, yeah, you can, it takes 5-ish minutes if you speed run it. We're trying to see if we can get to 500 on today's stream. I told him we could, and we'll see what basically happens. So you'll get to see your name pop up down there and all that sort of stuff as well. So it's always a kind of a cool thing, and it's !Vikings. So we'll have !Vikings. You guys can see in the bottom left there the command to basically do it. So it's Viking. It's Vikings. Dang it! I just forgot the War of the Clans. War of Clans. That's right. Yeah, Vikings War of Clans. We have a clan. One other thing I'm asking is that if you have no interest in playing the game anymore, Tigger McGee's been reaching out to me like every day asking to basically get into the clan. So if you have no interest in actually continuing to play the game, if you could just do me a favor and drop your clan so we can invite some more people. Like I said, I'm probably going to play for about, maybe a little bit depending on how the build goes tomorrow. On Friday, and just see if we can go from there. But yeah, you can play it on mobile, you can play it on PC, you can play it on, it's playable on all platforms. So yeah, you can give it a go on any one of them. And then apparently you can create separate accounts. I think some people have done separate accounts as well. But we're basically, we're trying to get to 500. So if you want to support me, this is a good way to do so that doesn't cost you anything. And like I said, I played a bit yesterday. I'm going to play a bit later on. So let's see if we can do that. We'll do something awesome and go from there. Anyway, welcome everybody to Robeytech. Now that the show is recording and all that sort of stuff, my name is Justin Robey. I am the host. This is a weekly show. Well, no, sorry, 3 times weekly show, but it happens weekly. 3 times, tri-weekly, trod, I don't know, something great. Put the right acronym in front of this, but tri-weekly show that happens 3 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting at 5:30. We build PCs. That's pretty much what we do. Now we've added gameplay to there, which is cool. We've got that all set up. So I'm pretty stoked about the future as Robeytech 2.0 continues to grow and move forward into 2021. It's been pretty awesome. For those of you who don't know, we basically we try to at least once a week test out a new case. Today we're testing out a new case. The new case is called the the Antec Dark Cube. I'm actually pretty excited about this. It is a mini ITX case. We are going to be micro ATX case. It should be a pretty fun build. I'm pretty impressed, with the air cooler clearances and all stuff that we can stick in this thing. Man, I jam-packed this. I was like, okay, you say you can put this in there. We're gonna put it in. We're gonna test it. So yeah, it's the Antec Dark Cube. Pretty excited about this. And we're gonna basically be building in that today. There are giveaways happening today. I know you guys are pretty stoked about that. And so let's talk a little bit about those giveaways. The first one that we get is if we get 2 level 5 hype trains, of which we haven't started it today, which is kind of interesting. So it feels like it's kind of like a down game already. But if we get 2 level 5 hype trains in here on the show today, we'll give away a 250 gig NVMe SSD. That happens over on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, we get 700 likes on the YouTube channel, on the YouTube video, we give away another 250 gig NVMe. And then down at the bottom, you guys see that $50 Newegg gift card. If we get to 50 subs, right now it's a $25 Newegg gift card. If we get to 50 subs, it becomes a $50 Newegg gift card. If we get to 100 subs, it becomes a $100 Newegg gift card. If we get to 150 subs, it becomes a $150 Newegg gift card. And then it starts to grow from there. 300 subs becomes a 5600X. And then so on and so forth. Now, the thing is what I'm saying is if we get to 500 Viking installs during the show, so if we get 500, like all we need is like 70 people to install it. It's not even actually that hard. If we get 170 people to install and play the game over the course of the show, then I'll skip the 5600X. We'll go right to GPUs. How about that? So we'll just go right to 3060 and 3060 Ti. So I know that's what everybody really wants is the GPUs, or we'll give the person. Psycho dropping 5 gifted subs already. They look like way more than that. So I appreciate Psycho dropping that stuff. So appreciate that, Psycho, kicking it off. Oh, never mind. She did 10. I'm sorry. Poncho did 5. So never mind, we got 15 already, and there it goes, it kicks off. I know some people are still asking, we do have confirmation that Friday, there's Blue Moo dropping his usual sub thing, very much Blue Moo, 25 today, dude, you're huge. I did get confirmation we will have our winner for the February 3080 giveaway, or the Valentine giveaway with the 3080 and X570 and the 5800X. I'm sorry about that. Psycho and Vega and CKCC totally broke the bot. They had to rewrite it from the ground up. That has now been fixed, and so we should have a winner. He's just making sure that it all works, and then we'll have a winner for Friday. So we will announce that on Friday, along with having a shop tagger and playing a little bit of Vikings, depending on how things go today with the installs, etc. Yeah, so that's the plan. That's the way the giveaways. Oh, forgot. We do have 2 more giveaways. Sorry. We have the sub-only giveaways that are happening this month. We're giving away 2 3070s to 2 lucky subs over here on Twitch. So if you're over on youtube.com/Robeytech and this is your first time, or over at twitch.tv/Newegg or facebook.com/Robeytech, pop on over to twitch.tv/Robeytech, use your free Amazon Prime subscription, potentially walk away with 2 GPUs, which could be awesome. And then lastly, we have the Carter PC giveaway that closes in about 15 days. I think. I don't know if we can confirm that, but we're getting pretty close to announcing the winner for that. So if you want to win a PC, that PC giveaway is coming up here very, very soon. We have 2 crazy giveaways coming up. We have a Rocket Lake PC giveaway coming up. We also have another AMD giveaway coming up, plus another Intel 670p giveaway coming up. So we have like 3 PCs we're going to be giving away in the next 2 to 3 months. So you guys, if you want to win a free PC, that's also happening. You want to tune in. This is all part of the awesomeness that is Robeytech. So should be a good show. 3 minutes still left on Level 5 Hype Train. We're 610% in. We're already through our 50 subs. We're gonna play with the new case. Why are you not having a good time? That's all I gotta say. And we got ice. It's a good day, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good day. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's not a 30. It's 230. It's 3070s to 2 different people. So yeah, I'm excited. It's a good Wednesday. I've been really excited about this case. Here, we'll go to the like, you can kind of see it off on the side. It's actually a very attractive looking case. I'm a little worried that this is kind of going to be like when I built the Valentine's one, and then I'm like, I don't want to take this apart because it's just a neat looking case. But the last thing my wife needs is for me to basically have like 500 more PCs. You know what I mean? So. No, not 2 3070s today. 2 3070s for the month of March. Today, it'll be whatever already it'll be a $50 Newegg gift card, at least a $50 Newegg gift card. Anybody doing Vikings yet? I haven't seen any Vikings guys yet. Anybody giving it a go and played through it? I know we can do that. Okay, let me fix the giveaway. Oh, all widgets. Sub goal. And goal. Okay, so we have 55. So this is for the $100 Newegg gift card. We need 100. We're at 55. 21. Okay, there we go. The next goal is up. Actually, yeah, give it a go. We have 4. No, so we've actually, so it's moving. We've had 1 person contribute. So yeah, we have people making it, getting it done. So it's starting to show up there, and we're starting to see. You will, if you want to know if you've gotten it. Look over there in the bottom left-hand corner where it says Contributors Vikings. You will get an indication, new Viking, and you get to see your name. So there's a little bit of awesomeness there too. Is Trey in the house? Trey is here.
Trey is in the house.
Trey, it's warm in here. It's a little warm. I'm gonna open the second window. We have a sunny day today. We've had a sunny day today.
Sunny day.
Yeah, it was a sunny day, singing the clouds away. By the way, special day a couple days ago. Trey tried to not let me know what was going on, but guess what, guys? Monday, right? Monday was Trey's birthday. He turned 18. No, I'm just kidding. He turned 19. No, he turned 18. No, he turned 33, right? 33. So he turned 33. So today, I would like you guys all to stand up and join me in singing happy birthday for Trey. We also had yesterday was Josiah's birthday. We had 2 birthdays here for the people here but Josiah's on vacation this week, so that's great for him. So we're gonna sing happy birthday. Everybody ready? You get happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Trey. Happy birthday to you. There we go. Happy birthday to Trey. There it is.
Thank you, everyone.
20 subs, 110 bits. That seems really wrong. No, we got way more than 20 subs. That's wrong, but okay. Copyright? No, actually, it's not copyrighted anymore. It's actually it's public domain. Happy birthday is not copyrighted. Is officially a public domain song.
Not anymore.
So yeah, we don't have anything to worry about there. You missed your singing career. No, I did not. It's I can sing a couple songs pretty well, but yeah, I did. I think I'm doing pretty well with the whole PC building thing. So yeah, that's going from there. Okay, so yeah, that's the plan. We got 330 Vikings. Let's see if we can get our Vikings done, and all that sort of stuff. I'm trying to think, what else do we need to talk about today? I feel like, did we go through like the whole intro already?
Giveaways.
We did giveaways. We're talking about what we're doing.
Vikings.
We're talking about Vikings. And we got everybody. We sang happy birthday to you.
Yeah. And Josiah, not just me.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, Josiah as well. So happy birthday, Josiah. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Yeah, we can put that in there. Oh, you know, he's gonna edit this, so I got to make sure I say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Josiah. Happy birthday to you. There, it's in there. Josiah's birthday's in there.
Really
okay, so we got that one in there. I think we got it all. I think I can okay, guys. Anyway, that was it. Thanks for enjoying the show today. I really hope you had a great time. We will see you later. It's going to be good. I'm excited about doing this. Who's ready to talk about, dad joke. That's what I forgot. Why are you even here?
I don't know. I'm going home.
We got to do dad jokes. I don't even know. People only tune in for dad jokes. That's all they're here for. That's all. Read the one Wogman says. Read the one I sent. So we got dad jokes. We got people excited about the dad jokes for today.
You might need a proofread.
And I definitely have learned that I need to read them before I just read them aloud. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one's from Naunga. I don't know. If I'm butchering your name, I apologize. Someone tried to get me to eat a pie made of just flour, but I was taught to beware the pies of starch. I'm doing good, official Q-Face. How are you? Okay, let me read this before I go there.
What he said.
Oh my gosh, this one's good. I once knew an Irishman that had so much energy, he just kept bouncing off the walls. His name was Ricochet. Ricochet. Okay. Wow, he didn't get that one there. When is Robey's birthday? Robey's birthday's in January. Yeah, I like that one. Angry Puppy 73. We're gonna be celebrating you on that one. Ricochet. I like that one a lot. Okay. Did you hear Ireland is the fastest growing country in Europe? That's actually more Scottish, so that's not even very good. Its population is always Dublin. So there we go. We got a little St. Patty's Day humor. Yeah. My name is Officer Patio Furniture. So we got a little St. Patty's Day furniture. So we got some good Irish jokes in there, which is good. Okay, that was good. Those are good. Some good ones kicking off there. Okay, who's ready to talk about the parts? Who's ready to talk about the parts? We see Vikings are happening and all that sort of stuff. So we got and going from there. Hey, cool, Ali-O. He has some like super positive reinforcement there. He says, I suck at sucking air. That's true, I do. I'm good at breathing it, but I'm not very good at sucking it. I'd appreciate letting him know that if he wins anything on today's show, he is forfeit. So thank you very much for that, man. You suck at getting into any of my giveaways. So appreciate you, buddy. Okay, let's see how many Vikings we got. 331 Vikings, and we're going from there. Let's see, do you know what time so people are asking about the 6700 XT launch tomorrow. It launches at 6 a.m. Pacific time. It launches at 6 a.m. Pacific time. Newegg, Best Buy, B&H. There's also, I know AMD will be selling those, which is the card I'm trying to get. I did not get a 6700 XT, so don't worry. We're also, I think, also Amazon. But your best bets, guys, are going to be, obviously Newegg is going to sell them all via the shuffle, so you're going to have a good bet of getting them there. You have a better bet of getting them there, or via I heard the AMD store has been actually pretty good as well. So if you're looking for a 6700 XT, reviews have been relatively mixed. Given it's only technically, in a perfect world, only about $20 less or $40 less than the 3070. The 3070, specifically with like tech like DLSS, it's just ending up being a better card. Honestly, it seems like who the card is best for, and I know I'm gonna get some outcry about this, is actually miners. Like, so if you are a crypto miner, given their latency for memory, etc., it actually might be a better card for that. So we have not had a chance to test it. AMD did not get us a card this time. We got the 6900 and the 6800, but we did not get a 6700. So I don't know if I offended them or what. But yeah, we'll go from there. So Robey, what's the best performing 240 AIO? So that depends. For the ones that we have tested, so I have tested NZXT, we've tested Corsair, we've tested EK, I've tested the EK one, and I'm trying to think of who else we've tested. We've also tested, we've tested some weird ones like XPG, we've had those. Ones that I haven't tested, I've heard the Fractal and also the Alpha Cool have been really, really good AIOs. We've done the 120 Fractal, but apparently the Alpha Cool ones are really good. For us, we're a big fan of the X63s from NZXT, and then just in terms of their overall performance and just how long they last. I also know that Gamers Nexus, who, you know, if you know Steve, another big fan of the NZXT series as well. So going from there.
I mean, we have used a lot of the Capellix 100s.
Yeah, and those are, and like again, the H1, I don't think, is there a 140 version of the Capellix yet?
A 140? There's
the 120 and the 360. There's a 120.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So I don't know if there's a 240. I don't know if there's a 240 yet. So I think, because usually it's technically, I'm not sure. I might be wrong. So we'll look that up and go from there. Okay, so let's start talking about parts here. 799 people. Don't forget, exclamation point Vikings. If you have the chance, take the 5 minutes, run through tutorial. Let's see if we can get to 700, because we're going to start giving away GPUs if we get to 700 while on the show today. So a lot of fun. We got through like 160 installs. Like we did 160 in like the first 2 hours of the other one. So if we did that again in this show, we'd basically we'd crush it and then do that immediately. Okay, so let's talk about our CPU and motherboard combo. Again, this is for the Dark Cube from Antec. This is a different kind of case, guys. This is a small form factor case. It's still a big case for small form factor, but it requires a micro ATX motherboard. So we're using the B550M Aorus Pro P, and then we're pairing with that the Ryzen 5 5600X. So good combination here. All in all, I'm not choosing the craziest heated components. I could throw like a 5900 or something like that in there but again, airflow in this case actually seems pretty good. It's like a giant, like it's just a giant long tube. I just realized this has no fans in it. We're gonna have to put fans in this. We'll throw some fans in there. But just to make sure I get maximum cooling. And it said it fits, so we're throwing it in. We're using the big boy, the Master Air MA620M. This thing is absolutely, the XE3 Ultra 3070 is great, Skull. So absolutely massive cooler. It's gonna look super funny on this really tiny Mobo, but I'm excited about getting getting in on checking that stuff out. So there is the whole like kind of cooling CPU and a motherboard suite right there, and we'll move on from there. For our SSD, for our NVMe SSD, I need.
What size were you saying about AIOs?
240.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, what's the model?
They have the IQ H100i Elite.
That's a 120. That's a 240. Sorry, you're right. That's a 240. I'm thinking 280. My bad. Yes, 240. Yes, the Elite Capellix is another great one. So then there's okay. I'm lost. I'm gonna keep going. For our CPU and RAM, just because I like this RAM and I like this, we just showed this off. Really great, kind of like just for gaming level NVMe drive, and I always like throwing Intel in AMD builds and just making people like cringe. So we're using the Intel 670p NVMe SSD. This is a 1 terabyte. And then for RAM, we're using the Team T-Force 3600 megahertz Extreme ARGB. This is CL18. Apparently one of the best RAM kits of all time, which is a CL16 version of this, which is like the unicorn of RAM. You can get to like CL14 and have like a really incredible type for this. So I don't think you can buy these anymore. I think you can get a 3200 gig kit, 3200 megahertz kit on Amazon, but I see now mostly it's going to the new white version of that, which is what I have linked down in the description below. Now again, all of you guys, we're gonna have those, we're gonna basically be having those links show up and all that sort of stuff here with shows you all the parts and everything that we're using for them. So if you guys want to take a look at this, if you're on YouTube, you can just check the description down below. All the information for that is there as well. So there's our RAM, and then there's our NVMe SSD. For power, this does require a smaller power supply, and I know I'm not worried about tripping anything weird, so we're going to use the Seasonics GX850. This is more than enough power for our GPU that we're going to be using. So, and it's again, for the most part, Seasonic makes amazing power supplies. If you were to use this for like a 3080, recommendation is to go to a 1000 watt for a 3080, specifically in the Seasonic GX series, just given that they've had some issues with tripping just because of the amount of wattage that 3000 series GPUs have a tendency to pull. On a 3060 or 3070, you're not gonna have a problem, but on a 3080 or 3090, you just want to do a step up just to make sure you have plenty of headroom there. Look at all these, look at the Vikings. Someone new Viking. Well, let's see who we got. Nope, it just said someone. Okay, guys, 336. We're climbing. We're climbing. We're getting there. And then finally, another kind of rare card, but I wanted to show this off. We showed the 3060 off not that long, 3070. So I figured we'd just continue our Strix journey, and this is the ASUS ROG Strix 3060Ti. Again, I think these went on sale today on the Newegg Shuffle, so you could have potentially won the opportunity to purchase one of these today. Obviously, just very great, attractive card. I think it's going to look really good in this kit, and I'm pretty stoked about how this is going to look when it's all said and done. Now, we do need fans, it looks like. So for fans, we're going to go ahead and throw in a pair of QL120s, and then we'll just throw like a black Corsair in the back, just to give it a look-see. So yeah, here we go. We'll just throw a black Corsair in the back, and then this will fill out our fan setup for our Dark Cube case. And then again, the case is the Antec Dark Cube. We're going to be checking out this one, Dark Cube. It's very ominous, right? It's very ominous in terms of.
What throws me off is the lean.
Yeah, it's angular. I'm stoked to build it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm excited to get this build started and give it a look-see when we get it all filled out. So that is our build for today. I think it's going to be very good parts and should be a lot of fun. Yeah, it is a mini ITX. Here, I'll bring the case out. Why don't we strip the case while we're here? And the other thing is, I will say, it's very premium. Like the whole feel of this case is very premium. So again, it's angled in the front. It looks a little bit like a jet engine or Mega Man, if you remember Mega Man, like Mega Man's like power shoot thing. It's basically see-through. So there you go. You can see me right there. I'm all the way visible. You know, you can see all the way through it. So it's like basically a tire in between. Looks like the actual motherboard installs upside down. So the motherboard, so the GPU stuff and everything is on the top. But yeah, let's go ahead and pop this out, and let's see what it looks like on the inside. So strip it down now. Let's start with the case and go from there. So I have not looked up this case very much, so I'm guessing a little bit in terms of how this whole thing works.
You didn't do your research?
I didn't do my research. I did not have my time to do my research today, so we'll have to see.
Strap yourselves in, people.
Yeah, strap yourselves in. We're in for a bumpy ride. Robey didn't look too much into this, and that's okay. I'm still excited. I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping I can figure this out. This, of course, I said that about the. I said that about the 011 Mini. Okay, so there's our our PSU bracket. Which is easy. That goes one way. Let's see. Yeah, I unscrewed some stuff over here. That's like the side thing. Okay. Here we got a couple more screws over here. I'm just gonna take all the screws out. What'd Bernie say?
It wasn't Blue Jay said tech specialist fixing to get hammered tonight.
Yeah, that is true. And they're all like, okay, well, Robey has no idea what he's doing, so we're gonna see what comes out. Ooh, that just pops off. There we go. There's our first glass. Just got little nubs that you got to do to basically take it out. So pretty straightforward there. There we go. Some little nubs there, and then it looks like the same thing on this side. It is tempered glass on both sides. There we go. Little angular glass. I'm stoked, man. This is like a quality. I don't know what I unscrewed though.
How you just unscrewed it? How do you not know what you unscrewed?
It's not. It does. I didn't need to unscrew it for that glass, so I don't know. Does this just pop out or? Oh, you know what? I have a book. Let's use the book. Got a wide. I'm okay with it.
Pull from the bottom.
Is Robey wearing green? You know what? I'm not. I completely forgot to wear green. I did do a St. Patrick's Day.
You do have Monster.
Oh, I do have Monster. Yes, I do. I have Monster. I have a little bit of green. Yes, I do have a little bit of green. That's a good call. Thank you for saving me. Oh, it also comes with, check this out.
I'll make sure, Bernie.
It does come with a tempered glass. You can actually, if you wanted to, the Dark Cube, if you order this, it just comes with a tempered glass front panel as well. So if you want to replace the front with tempered glass, that comes with the case. That's kind of cool. Another thing I'm super impressed with, I've actually been impressed with Antec as a case company. So their new flux stuff that they've done has been really good. So not like I have genuinely been excited about this build, unlike the Montec build, which was a nightmare. I'm sorry, Montec, but did you ever build in your PC case? I'm just wondering. They also, check this out, very Fantex-esque right here.
Yeah.
Comes with a screw sorter, which is neat. Looks like this actually, okay. So the only reason I knew how this worked is because I looked at the one here. So this just lifts up and then pops out.
I told you that, though, but you just didn't listen.
You did not.
I said lift from the bottom.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Nobody listened to him. Yeah, so anyways, it just lifts up and then pops off like that.
Bernie said I have to check your ice, make sure it's ice.
Oh, geez, you guys are that worried, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna open up and see what else we can take apart, because I took every screw off the back. Don't know if I needed to, but took them all.
All gone.
All gone. No screws left on the back of this case.
Have you noticed that in the YouTube description, I put what you're drinking?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I thought that was awesome. Okay, here we go, guys. Here's the front panel here right there, so you guys can see where it is. 343, guys. We're getting close to halfway. 345. We're on our way. Keep up the exclamation point Vikings, guys. Download the game, play 5 minutes. Get through the tutorial, and you are helping me, and we'll start escalating to GPU giveaways. So good things going on. Good things to those who participate.
The sooner we get to 700 likes on YouTube, the sooner we do a giveaway.
Yeah, here we go, right here. Yeah, the premium. I can't understate just how premium the build quality.
It's not like all plastic.
No, it's not. It's very nicely done. This is hefty. Like you could use this to use this as like a potential like beatdown device, like should you get robbed, right? Like it's a nice looking thing.
On a scale of 1 to zombie.
It's probably not zombie, yeah, probably not zombie apocalypse maybe, but you know, all in all going from there. So again, micro ATX. This whole thing slips out. Oh, snap! Snap! Okay, guys. You guys ready? You guys ready? Because this is crazy. Boom. There's your frame right there. And then the rest, you can just kind of set off to the side. How very Cougar Conquer, but not near as painful. That's pretty rad. Okay, cool. That gets brownie points right there. So there is, look at that. That is cool. Like I don't get genuinely excited,
no,
but
you don't.
this is neat. Wow. And then like there's like
you gotta put it on your shoulder.
yeah, it's like, or you got like, you know, it's like there's always things like,
Played too much Metal Slug, man.
Shot. Okay.
Too much Metal Slug.
Too much Metal Slug. Okay, it's pretty slick. Pretty slick overall. It also seems
motherboard and stuff in.
Seems and by the way, this thing can, like, in terms of GPU, like it can fit a Strix 3080 in it. So it's got a lot of CPU length in it as well. Hard drive mounting. So we'll get all this stuff done. Actually, this is going to be pretty straightforward to build in. The question I have, looking at this, is like, I just want to make sure. I'm a little worried my cooler, it may block the GPU, but we'll find out. So you guys, on to the next segment. We're going to do the motherboard install. Okay.
Bernie said you're copying Phil Spencer.
I know, but I did it better. Just say.
He did it with an.
I just did it with panache. I did it with panache. And mine, no offense, by the time I'm done building this will be more powerful than the Series X. So take that still, Phil Spencer. We'll make sure we get that picture at the end.
What if he's watching?
That's okay. Phil loves me. I'm not mad. Hey, so let's grab our GPU, our motherboard, and all that fun stuff.
This is the Antec Dark Cube.
The Antec Dark Cube. Okay, going to top down. I like your cut, G. So we've used this motherboard before. This is one of our go-to mini ITX, sorry, micro ATX. I always get those mixed up.
What's different?
I think actually maybe we did Intel when we did. Maybe we haven't used this board. I guess I'll know here pretty quick. Nope, we have not used this board. This is a brand new board. Brand new board, ladies and gentlemen. Who's having it? We're making its Robeytech debut. New to the show, the B550M Pro. Welcome. Does anybody have any questions for the B550M Pro? Yes, sir. I had a question. What is your favorite thing to do on a beach? Roast. Okay. Okay. There's our B550.
The camera's frozen.
What? Oh, it is? Oh, it is. Okay, that's not gonna do me any good. Okay, let's, we're gonna fix that. You guys can't see anything. That doesn't seem right. Bum, bum, bum. Deactivate.
Maybe.
There we go. Now you have a great view of this. Action Jackson. Okay, looks like I don't have to worry about any stickers or anything. I mean, looks like the M.2 screws are in there, so we're good. Okay, cool. This build is gonna get taken apart, maybe. I don't know. I'm really kind of excited about this. Guys, I just look at me. Here. Every once in a while, a case comes along or like a build comes along that like it tickles my. I mean, if you could feel these nipples right now, I'm just. Put your hand down. That's not okay. Yeah. So anyway, pretty excited about this, and we'll go from there. Okay, going to top down, and let's give this a go. Oh man. Lay off the drugs, Toad Elk says. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get our peels done and go from there. Yeah, it's a.
Sorry, Brent, he won't let me near the ice, so I can't confirm.
There is no alcohol in the ice, none that I am aware of. But my wife did say, "Hey, where's the ice you're drinking tonight?" And then I haven't seen it. I'm feeling good. I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I knew that I would now. Anyway, there we go.
I needed to hear about Robey's correctness.
Honestly, I think it's just what I bought. Honestly, X570 has gotten really hard to get a hold of. It's a dated platform. Remember, it came out with like before, right when 3000 series. I feel like there's going to be a refresh, and I think that just has made X570 get harder to purchase. Yeah. So Okay, so let's throw our CPU in here now, and then our massive. I hope this cooler cover clears like you know, I don't know. Luckily I chose a 5600X for a reason.
What's the replacement for X570?
We don't know yet. X670 could be. We don't know.
Oh, okay.
X590 is coming. That's what Starry Messenger is saying. X590 is coming. I haven't honestly looked into it. Dude, there's been so many launches that have just been like, it's been so crazy that I've kind of gotten behind.
How dare you?
There's not necessarily 3990X, not necessarily. In most cases, actually no. Mini ITX is smaller. Here, we'll look at this little board, but you can see the Mini ITX is actually smaller than Micro ATX by quite a bit. So this area right here is Micro ATX and this is Mini ITX. So in most cases, Mini ITX will fit in Micro ATX, but Mini ITX, Micro ATX won't fit in Mini ITX. So hopefully that helps you a little bit. And don't forget to look for our new build mats coming soon to newegg.com/Robeytech. Okay, there we go. That is in. Popping that down. And let us move forward. Now again, we're gonna have to test RAM clearances and stuff like that on this board. That is the
3090 won't fit.
Huh?
3090 won't fit in this case, right?
Actually, yeah, it would.
Will?
Oh, I don't know about thickness-wise.
Someone's asking why you didn't use a 3090.
Because because I didn't have a 1,000-watt power supply is the problem. The shroud for the PSU is actually really tiny. So what you have room for, but I don't know. We can try it. Like we'll see where it is if we can, and then I have 3090s. We probably could do a 3090 FE. We'll just have to see. Let's get the case in, and get this in, and then we're kind of testing here. So this is some fun. You're having a good time. You hear me? You are having a good time. Do you understand?
And if you're not
having a good time, then have a good time right now.
Right now.
You too, Trey.
I'm having a great time.
You better have a good time. You better have a good time. You better have a good time. This is a good time. Okay, guys, let's get these. Let's get this stuff in now. He's gonna be having a good time.
New build map.
Good. Yes, sir. That's right. That's the answer I want, Poncho. You better be enjoying yourself, Poncho. 349, guys. Come on. Let's get 50 Vikings. 50 Viking installs. Okay, I'll tell you what. If we get 50, if we get 50 Viking installs in the next, like, let's say by 7 o'clock, I'll double the NVMe power. We'll go to 500 gig NVMe's. And then, so instead of 250 gig NVMe's for all the giveaways, we'll go to 500 gig NVMe's. How's that? So we're making it better. We're making it better. You guys just got to go play some free game and get in our clan and have a party.
400 more likes on YouTube.
And 4 more likes on YouTube. You guys hear all that stuff? Hey, what's up, Empty Trophy? Yes, if you get to 500 GPS, we'll give away GPUs. That's where this goes. So if we get to 400, we start giving away high-end NVMe's. If we get to 500, we start giving away GPUs. That is the magic that can happen, and you have the power. You got the power.
It's
getting kind of hectic. It's getting. Okay, look for the little slit in there, and then I'm curious. What kind of click are we gonna get here, guys? Oh, another Viking. Okay, what kind of click are we gonna get here? Here he goes. Ready?
Ooh.
Oh!
That was a great click.
Holy moly! Holy moly! Did you guys hear that click? That was a quality click. Quality click. Okay, here we go. Next clickaroo. Oh, clickaroony right here. The clickaroony. Okay, wow. Let's get this in here, Robes. Maybe we need to test my eyes, dude. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm on the secret punch. Oh, another just quality click. So much quality in the clicking. Oh, put the lid on. Okay, so we got that T-Force RAM on there. T-Force. Oh, it's like Special Forces RAM. They're T-Force. Yeah, quality clicks, guys. 352. Okay, somebody's taking this seriously. Vikings are starting to join our clan. Our clan of awesome. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get this clan. Let's get it maxed. Okay, we need to clean it up here. Guys, ready? Here we go. We're gonna clean this. We're gonna clean this up. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds shiny. Oh, so good. So shiny now. Yeah, there is a clan limit. It's 100. We're trying to get some people to bail. The people who aren't going to be part of it.
I'm trying to get people to bail.
No,
get out of here.
Get out of here. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's 100. It's 100 persons. Though there's like some clans who have like 106, but they're special, unlike us. I'm working on us getting special. How do you get in the clan? We'll get you invited. Like I said, the plan is to play a little on Friday, just to show it off, just to have like a kind of a chill into the stream. Don't worry. Before like the mods and everybody are like, what? Like last time that stream was like 6 hours. I promise we won't be doing anything crazy. I'm so uber in that game now. I can only play like 20 minutes at a time because I'm just so maxed out. That's not true, but oh, that's a good click. Oh, that's a quality click. So anyway, we'll check that out if you guys want to get people out of the clan. And yeah, the clan is AIAIO. AIAIO. That's the clan. If you watched a lot of Old McDonald or listened to a lot of Old McDonald. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was the best. You hear that? That was a solid click. Solid. I could remix that. I got to think of a good song. Clicky song. It's like better than the Dora the Explorer backpack song. Clicking, clicking. Okay, there we go. So we got all that in. Okay, here's the big moment right here, guys. We got to see if the Master Air MA620M will fit. But before we do that, let's go ahead and clean up our RAM here real quick.
When is RAM gonna go down in price? That's what I want to know.
Okay, it's all clean. Woo! So shiny. I don't know, man. I've never heard RAM make that kind of noise when you clean it, but just because it's so shiny.
Does this CPU cooler have a pull start?
Yeah, it does. The CPU cooler has a pull start. Then this CPU cooler is massive. Just so you guys know, you guys ready? Here you go. Here we go. Ready for this? Ready for this cooler? This cooler is so funny. Oh, it's in a massive. Here it goes. Urgh. Last time somebody was saying. Never mind. They were wrong. I just realized they were wrong. Here we go. Okay, here comes the cooler. It's so big.
Yeah, if you put a handle on that, it's almost like Thor's hammer.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna take this off. That's pretty incredible. You put this back on. Maybe I really did take it off in the last build. Oh, that'd be funny. Had a whole build where it was just like sitting on there. Hey, Kevin. Hey, did I not take the sticker off of the AIO and the Fractal build? I'm curious. We're just gonna find out if I was that bad. Hey, Jafaz is here. What's up, Jafaz? Man, it's good to see you. That's awesome. He's gone. Maybe he died. He died. Okay, well, I don't think I took that off. So the whole Fractal build was like sitting there with that sticker on. Okay, question is, will this work? Oh, it works, guys. It works. It has clearance. We can put this on. So far, so good. So far, so good. I'm excited. Oh, I need to put the NVMe in. Let's do that first. I was just so excited about using this massive cooler that I figured we'd start there. Okay. Now we need our knife. Our knife of awesome. Okay, here we go. 660p, 1 terabyte. Boom. Oh yeah, this includes it. So you can actually do two M.2s in this. I don't want to do. If I had a black, like I'd use a black one. I mean, the fact that this is like green. These are not the most attractive NVMe SSDs. I just have to say they're not very attractive.
No.
Are you calling me ugly? Yes, I am. I mean, it's just look, it's like green, right? It's like, hey, look at the PCB. It's green. It's great NVMe. It's not the prettiest. You know what I mean? You know, I like it for its personality. How about that?
Do you? Is that what?
Hey, look!
Now?
No. Hey, we're using this one specifically because it's green because it's St. Patrick's Day. I planned it that way. Sure. Oh man. Okay, so this is the Intel 670p. If you have not checked out my review of this particular NVMe, these are great NVMEs, nicely priced. They actually came down the first day they went in there, and so definitely worth giving a look-see. Great for gaming, just like anything that's like normal PC use. And they have a 200 terabyte written lifespan, which is like basically 200 gigabytes per day, which would, if you wrote 200 gigabytes a day for 5 years, that's how long it would take you to be able to use all the data. To wear out this drive. So as a gamer, something like that, this drive is going to last you a really long time. You're going to pop that in there, use our little, just like that. Line it up like so. There we go. Here we go. Oh, so good. And it's in. Happy St. Patty's Day. I love the color green. That's why I'm going to cover it right now. Now, okay. Well, I mean, we have a little bit of green. We have a little bit of green on the. We have a little bit of green on the CPU too. So it's not all bad. There we go. We don't get a pinch. We don't get a pinch the motherboard. It's wearing green. Okay. So we've got that done now. Let's go ahead and grab. We're gonna put our cooler together. Okay, so this requires that special mounting mechanism, which we'll figure out here in just a moment. Just a moment. This is warranty information. That is not going to help me. Oh, the warranty. That's what I was looking for.
I don't think you did.
Nope, I didn't. I don't think I did either. I just
looked at the fractal. I don't think you did.
I think I removed it. I think I just completely spaced and left it on there. Nobody warned me. I blame all of you for not warning me. So this is the AM4 one is like this. Okay, guys, guess what? Because of how this works, we do get to do our thermal paste. We get to do our thermal paste meditation today. Aren't you excited? Are you excited?
Thermal paste
meditation. Everybody's favorite. Whoa. Whoopsie, there's some torque on that. That thing like spun like a top. I was like, wow, it was fast. It was just like going crazy. Yeah, there's that. Okay. Okay, that's out. Go and grab our thermal paste. Can you go ask Kevin for some paper towels? We're out in here. Popper towels. We're out of popper towels. I'm gonna clean the top of this bad boy, make sure it looks shiny. Gotta make sure it looks good. Quality, all about quality. Quality is job one, just like Ford. Okay, time to do a little thermal paste installation. Where is there's my spreader. Let's use this one because it's open. Little Cooler Master thermal paste. Bam. Little rice of thermal paste there. Let us grab. There it is. Zoom in a little so you guys can get a better view there. Okay. Little thermal paste action now. Here we go. Starting to spread it. There we go. Cover this all completely. No, I just have to use it for like cleaning off like thermal paste spreaders and stuff like that.
What do you do?
No, I just need to.
What did you spill?
I didn't spill nothing.
All over my floor.
I didn't spill nothing on the floor. There we go, getting it all even. Just like the verge. but like with 1/3 of the amount of thermal paste that they put on it. Oh man, so much thermal paste that guy put on. Yeah, come on, get it covered. I'm like Bob freaking Ross right now, guys.
You'll never come close to that,
What?
man.
What? This is quality. Putting happy little trees in my thermal paste.
Bob Ross is a saint.
He is a saint. He's my saint. Here we go. Get the little top part here. Just make sure we cover the IHS completely. And then what we go for is even spread. So one more pass. Make sure it's nice and even. Even though this build's being taken apart, whatever. Okay, good. Quality. Quality is job one. We got our thermal paste on now. We got a new batch of paper towels. I don't have to go to the bathroom, and you hear the flushing sound. You're like, did he go to the bathroom, or did he just clean off the thermal paste? That's a question you will never know the answer to. Okay, thermal paste is in. Okay, let's finish mounting our mount stuff.
Pyre is asking, so does this cooler not have a spreading mechanism when you tighten it? Why
Oh, you can. No, you totally. It does. I just like to do it because it's fun. Are you not entertained? That's what it is. You're just being entertained. It's entertainment. You just go with it, okay? Okay? You're having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. All there is to it. It's quality. That's all it is. It's just quality. Having a quality time together, building. Okay, here we go. Now we just put this on here. This is not it. Oh, no, this is it. This is the right one.
I don't know about that.
There's the lid, okay. You don't know about what?
I said you should run for president.
I don't know about that. Which one of these is supposed to? I've done and installed it on this one. Oh, I didn't. I haven't installed. Oh, does
if you're
this
on
one?
Twitch, go to YouTube, like that video.
Ah, ha ha ha! That's why.
300 away.
No, wait, that's not right. Am I supposed to use? I might have to use the bracket for this one. I didn't look.
Dang it, Rob.
AM4, yes, I do have to use their bracket. Okay, cool. I have to use their bracket, ladies and gentlemen, not. I have one here, but is it AMD? No, it's not. Set up for Intel. Easy fix there. Go fix this for AMD now.
No, this is my free PC. Sorry.
Whoa. How are we doing on Vikings? How's our Vikings? 357. Come on, guys. I said by 7 o'clock we got 30 minutes. You gotta get to 400. 30. We get like if we, yeah. I mean, all in all, then we're gonna be on our way towards the last bit. We want to get to 400. Whoa. No! Come back!
Baby, come back.
Baby, come back. Okay, got it. Everything's fine. Everything's safe. Okay. There we go. Another Viking. Fuh. That's who's the latest Viking is. Fuh. Vikings are coming through. You can see them popping in now.
No, I already claimed the icy sniper. I said first.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so there is that. We're just going to remove this because we have to. And pop.
I mean, plus, you know, even if you want, I could just take it to the...
There we go. Okay. So now we have it all set up the right way.
I'm in studio coming at you live. No. Joking. Just joking. Oh, okay.
Okay, one more installation.
So, what type of music you listen to, Rob?
I listen to mostly pop and EDM and country and rap and mostly a lot of like Riverdance. I listen to like a lot of stuff. So you joined the Discord. Congratulations, Brady.
Any of those serious right there.
I listen to like I pretty much listen to mostly top 40. That's like my go-to. I think if you're gonna really pop me into a category. Let's see. Let's put that in the right way. What do you guys think? $359 Vikings. Okay, that one went right.
Say my name.
Say my name, say my name.
When no one is around you.
Okay, why is this one not working the way the other one is?
Keep trying, Pete. This PC is not being given away, but there's a Carter PC that you can enter in to give away.
There you go. Okay, that feels better. Oh no. That. I touched my thumb in the thermal paste, but there's a lot of.
Video's good.
There we go. Okay. There it is. Okay. So now we have all of the pieces we need to mount the ginormous, masculine, crazily. I don't even know what word I was going for there.
I don't know either. T-Force, what is it? T-Force, what? The RAM?
ARGB Extreme.
ARGB Extreme.
Extreme. Okay. Now, make sure the Cooler Master is the right way. We've got our RGB and all that stuff here. We're going to take this one right here. Put it right there. And then we're going to take our RGB. Put it right there. Another RGB header? Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, it has a pull start to get it going. How massive it is.
It's so massive. So massive.
Vroom, vroom. It looks like a motorcycle engine. At least half of one.
Yeah, get it into the hole. Okay. There's that one in. All right. In the right place. Why is this not? In. Boom. And just like that, this thing is so big. So massive. Okay. Our air cooler is in. It is ready to destroy whatever it's meant to destroy. It's meant to destroy. Okay, let's throw extra stuff in here, all our Intel stuff, and there we go, there we go, there we go. That thing is so big, so big. I love it, I love it. Yeah, we'll go to so you guys can see how big this thing is. Just like that.
Look how big it is next to the ice.
I know, it's just so, yeah, it's like give you like, just to give you, there's like your sense of scale right there for the MA620M, just how much, and this will fit in this case apparently, so we're gonna pop it in here pretty soon. Okay. Get all our stuff kind of out of the way here. Clearing our way, making our way downtown, walking fast. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. I think this
Motherboard have RGB 5V.
It does. It has 5V and it has 5V and 12V. It's two 5V, two 12V. I should have walked through. I haven't done a tour in a while. I should do a tour next time. I've been slacking on the tours.
I don't know why. I guess I just assume that there's a motherboard tour.
I didn't do a tour. Yeah, I haven't done a tour in a while. I'm gonna have to. I don't know why I stopped the tours. I think maybe I'm just trying to change things up a little bit. So yeah, it's just like it's good to
you're
do
not using the same board every time.
Yeah, I actually probably should actually do tours now because we've been using different.
And I kind of put it in there as motherboard overview, and
yeah.
Now I'm just a liar.
You are a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
I knew something was on here.
Well, at least for this one, you'll know there was no motherboard overview. But we'll do one from now on. We will do one from now on. He's gonna make a note of it right now. He's like, don't forget to put no motherboard overview. Okay. So just as a reminder, guys, just because we're trying to prove the fine folks over who at Streamlabs that we can be awesome. We have a couple things that are happening during the stream. Number one, we have the 700 likes we're trying to get on YouTube. We'll give away a 250 gig NVMe. We already did our first level 5 hype train, so that's still going on. Down there below, you'll see the subs. It's a 68 of 100. If we get to 100, then we give a $100 Newegg gift card, and then it goes up from there. Above that is that thing that says !Vikings. The way that works is if we get to 500 Vikings, then we're going to give away a GPU at the end. So all of the 50, 150, all that stuff will just jump to GPU, and then we'll go right to at least giving away a 3060 if we get to 500 Vikings. All you got to do is hit !Vikings, download the game. It's free. Play it for 5 to 10 minutes, get through the tutorial while you're watching the stream anyway. There's 1,100 of you watching right now. So we only need, 140 people to do this? Yeah. Download, play the game for 10 minutes. And then once you're done, it'll update. And if we get to 500, we give away a 3060 GPU. If we get to 400 in the next 20 minutes, then we'll double those 250 gig NVMe giveaways to 500 gig giveaways. YouTube, can somebody on YouTube please make sure that the Vikings guys are getting the links for that stuff? So that's what's happening today. So just as an FYI, trying to get to 500 today so we can give away some GPUs. I don't know why the clan stuff isn't showing up, but guys, the clan is full. So we're gonna work on getting you the clan, and we'll be playing on Friday if you wanna play with it. So that's what's going on. Give it a go. Finally, the last thing is we're giving away two 3070s for the month of March. To 2 lucky subs on Twitch. So if you're over at youtube.com/Robeytech, facebook.com/Robeytech, or twitch.tv/Newegg, pop on over to twitch.tv/Robeytech. Drop your free Prime subscription. That's all it is. A free Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Prime subscription. You can drop it, potentially walk away with a GPU, which would be absolutely awesome. Now, if you want to get extra entries for that, gifting subs, that gets you extra entries. Subscribing to Tier 2, Tier 3 gives you the most in terms of just extra entries per dollar. And then finally, you can subscribe for more than 1 month, and that also gives you a boost in overall entries. If you want to know all about entries, just ask Psycho and Vega and those guys, because they broke my algorithm getting so many entries for the February one. So anyway, that's what's going on. That's the deal. Let's get back to our build. We're now at the point we're going to put this beautiful, ginormous tower inside of the Antec Dark Cube case, which I know you guys are excited about. And the thing is there's so much room because this case is so small that this should be a lot of fun. But before we do that, let's go ahead and install our fans and all those bits. We can kind of get that done and out of the way. I don't know how much room we're gonna have. The one thing I will say is we have not a ton of room in the back for like fan hub hiding things and stuff like that. So we are gonna have to be a little bit smart about some of that stuff. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna grab a couple of these, and then we're gonna throw a black fan in the back just because I don't have a full pack of these. And then we'll go from there. Okay, let's see what screws they gave me. What's the matter?
I just wonder if you have, it's a single LL fan.
Yeah, I have LLs, but not QLs. I have 140 QLs, but not. Okay, here we go. So what they give us? They give us some long fan thing. I don't know what those are, but we'll put them in there. Gonna separate this stuff out. Welcome to watching Robey separate out screws. Yay! This is so much fun watching you separate screws, Robey. Thanks for that. Oh, I want to watch this all the time. Did you do a dedicated just screw sorting video? Oh, you bet.
Yeah.
No,
and your OnlyFans.
Yeah, my OnlyFans. These need to go. They give us like, it's kind of weird. They give you like a bunch of shorters if like you want to make it bigger. So. Sorting screws. There we go. We got some Vikings coming in hot now. Looks like a PSU there. No fan. Doesn't look like they give you any fan screws, which is kind of surprising. Everything else, they seem to have given you all the screws for everything else, but no potential fan screws. They're like, hey, if you're buying, hopefully you're buying nice fans for this kit, because you're gonna need them. Wow, I almost dropped that. That would have been funny.
It would have been.
People would have been like, ah, ha, 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 Robey. You're a moron. That's what they would have said. And I would have cried.
Then you would have been, Trey, pick this up.
Yeah, you're like, Trey.
I got a PC to build.
Yeah, get on it. It's not true. I would not have done that to you. I would have at least muted the mic first. Okay, so we need, luckily we have some fan screws in here, so we'll be okay.
No scam.
Vikings installs happening now. We got some Boss Vikings at 360, guys. On our way, 30 more towards 400. Okay. We're gonna grab these. These will be fun. These are gonna look good through the front. I wonder what color do you think I should do for the fan colors? What do you think? I'm curious. Chat, what do you guys think? Red, blue? I think blue, like an all ice blue with this would look really good.
Green for today.
We did a green. We did the St. Patty's Day, and by the time it gets lit, I mean, we're not gonna be able to change the color today. It'll be like when we do the beauty shots and stuff.
I say cyan.
You say what?
Cyan?
Cyan. What's the color? Oh, yeah, like a blue-green. Yeah.
Like a...
It's like cyan.
It's not a light blue.
It's like cyan.
It's not light blue, but it's like on the verge of going to be like a cyan.
Got it.
Still being deep blue.
Yeah.
Yes, I am an Android. I admit it now.
Have you downloaded and done Vikings?
Yeah, I did it on the stream.
Oh, that's right. You did on the stream. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Did my name not pop up there?
Oh, I'm sure it did. I didn't see all of them. Oris Orange. Orange would be orange would look pretty good. I agree. We can do some votes. We'll let you guys determine the color.
Can't a mod start a?
Yeah, Blondie can always throw a vote in there. Ooh, look at that rocking.
Whatever that thing's called.
Wow. A vote. A poll.
Poll. That's the word I was looking for.
Poll. 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 Poll.
She's like, don't you make me do this.
Yeah. You're gonna hear words. You're gonna hear words. She's gonna come chase after you. Next staff meeting. Trevor, I'd like to file a formal complaint against Trevor. He made me do a poll.
He's like, all right, fine.
Formal poll officiated. Yeah.
You're fired.
Can't have Blondie be angry. You don't understand who Blondie is? Yeah, you just don't anger Blondie. We have one rule here at Robeytech. Don't anger Blondie.
Don't worry about Robey or anything.
Yeah, nobody cares about Robey and his feelings. Just don't anger Blondie. Don't anger Blondie. Blondie is fear. Okay, one more, then we'll have our...
You're right, I am the one always getting stuff thrown at me.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool, we got that.
It's more, I guess you could say it's my fault for where I'm sitting.
Okay, so I'd like to do these the right way, but the problem is that where the cabling is for these, I can't. So, let's see what I have for room and stuff down below. Oh, we might be able to do the cool, like put the fan hub stuff right here. That may work. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Right now, what we're doing, guys, I'll do a side view so you guys can see it a little bit. There you go. Side view. We're just putting in our fans. Putting in our fans. That's all. Getting our fans ready. Not just you, but all the fans. $364 Vikings and climbing.
Where's the third fan going to go?
It's gonna go in the back.
Why do you need the black fan?
That's the one that's going in the back. This only has 2 fans in it.
Oh, gotcha.
I was out of, yeah, I'm out of fan. I only had 2 QL fans. I have more on order. They're just not here yet. So, unfortunately,
pack of 3 and you only have 2.
I only have 2. Yeah. If I had one more, I would totally use it.
That's why I was a little confused.
No, that's fair. That's fair. It's fair. It's fair to be confused here. I might bring that one down a little bit so we can have like optimal. I hate how not magnetic enough these ones are. These fans are actually pretty easy to install, minus the fact that the case rocks. It's not flat at the bottom, so like there's some like if you need it to kind of stay still, it doesn't really stay still. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay. Push this up. Like that. Boom. Did they choose a color? Did we get a poll? Or is she still mad at you?
Mad at me? Why is she mad at me?
Because you wanted her to do a poll.
I was just merely suggesting something.
You're like, I would never presume this.
She has it. It's right there.
Oh, which color? What color did she choose?
It's still going on. Do you not see the timer at the bottom under it says which color?
I'm building a PC, Trevor. I'm building a PC. My attention cannot be divided.
Just open your eyes when you're looking at the screen, man.
I can't see nothing. I can't see it. Okay, so there, all of our fans, these are the 2 fans they are in. I'm gonna throw this rear fan in.
Vote in the poll.
And the thing is like with how this case works, you don't really need, remember the thing is upside down, right? So it's like the whole, like it's all, the top is up and the up is down and it's just all sorts of weird.
Left is right, right
left
is left.
Is right, and right is left.
Almost done.
Almost, oh, the poll's still going purple. Oh, purple's a good one. That's a good choice. I think that one too. We'll have to show it off on Friday's stream. If Kevin has time. I mean, he's in the middle of Rocket Lake testing right now, so we'll have to see if he has time. Get the build finished. Okay.
Purple is the winner.
Purple, that was a good color choice. I like that. Hey guys, we're down to 8 minutes. And we have, what, 25 more? No, we have more than that. We need a lot more, installs of Vikings. We want to unlock that extra tier of giveaway, guys.
We need 40.
We need 40 installs.
And 200 more likes on each.
We can do it, guys. Likes on YouTube are going pretty quick. Okay, now all our fans are in.
Blondie said you should have just asked her what color.
It's because she said
always
purple? Oh, is that what it is?
It's always going to be purple. Yeah, well, purple won.
That's true.
But still.
People voted for cyan blue, huh? Cool. Okay, next up, let's go. Ooh, we got to figure out how to run all these cables and stuff. Let's go to our top down here. We have all of these. We just got to figure out how to run it all. This is the one thing that's going to be a little tricky, maybe. It does have, they're all cable, kind of cable managed here. Looks like there's a good hole here, but it doesn't look like there's a ton of room on the other side for some of this stuff. So this is going to be kind of a learning experience to figure how to make this build look best. We're all said and done here.
Zoom out.
Maybe.
Zoom out.
Yeah, I'll zoom out. Yeah, sorry. So I'm also going to make the thing go down so I get more room.
More clearance. Whoopsie.
That was magic. Okay, so I got more clearance now. We'll give it a little bit more zoom out. Okay, so let's get our case in. Again, this goes in upside down. Ooh. Okay, so this looks like this covers like the whole thing over here. Wow, that is like tight fit a little bit, but we'll get that figured out. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and cut this. Okay, there we go. Now all that stuff isn't running up against it. And it does clear. The IO does clear. I wonder what it's stuck on. There we go. Okay. Okay, there, that's lined up. Okay, there's the line, sort of lined up. Okay, so this is, remember, this is backwards, but it does, that's like, I am trying to think of like how you're, oh no, the GPU should fit there. So the GPU still has room. Man, this is gonna be a tight fit, but here we go. Now, this is typically this way, what you're used to. When you're used to seeing a motherboard install, etc. Gonna put these in slowly. Okay, I'm gonna use our fancy new. Where is it? Where's my? Oh, there it is. So this is like that one that I got from that random cooler I got. That is covering like one whole RAM bit there. This is gonna have to get pulled through too. Oh, there's a fan hub. Actually a fan thing right there. So let me go ahead and get these bottom screws kind of in. Okay, at least I just have it in enough that I can pull this one thing through. Again, this is always a fun part about small form factor, is that you have to like have like tiny hands, kind of run the cabling, etc. I'm gonna give you guys some extra light in here. Hopefully give you guys some more easier, you can see a little bit easier. It's pretty bright in there actually. This might help though. Okay, what I need here is I need to plug this fan right in there. It's also, we're going to put in our Yeah, I learned this on Paul's Hardware. A little trick here that I learned on Paul's Hardware. For these like special, what you do is you bend it so it's ready, like it's the direction you want. You bend the cable like so. And then you pull this through like that, making sure that this is the right way. When you get to the end here, the cable's already pre-bent. And you're just basically able to kind of fish it on. Just like that. You both what's my best life, yeah. You both what's my best life, yeah. Something you and me on. Wait, the right bend, yeah. You both what's my best life. Okay, so again, bend it just like that. Then put it in and then right at it. There it goes, just like that, see? And you're able to just slip it right on. See? And then you can get that cable in. That's what I was able to do. Okay, so that takes care of that. Our rear fan's plugged in. Now I'm just gonna finish putting in all of our screws. Not a lot of room to work in this case. It's always the fun part.
You use ASUS motherboards a lot?
No, I actually probably use ASUS more than I use ASUS. I used to use them a lot at the beginning, but
there was a time we used them more. Yeah,
we used them more, but and it's nothing against it. It's just I used them a ton early on, so I've kind of taken a break from them. But I have quite a few of. We used a Z590 ASUS just not that long ago. The first Z590 board that we had was an ASUS board. We did that one. And then we've done a couple ASUS, and yeah, so the good thing is like we actually spread around.
Kind of rotate.
We do rotate. We rotate them all, which is good. That's one of the things I really want to have on this channel, is that you guys can come and see pretty much a wide spectrum of hardware.
Right.
That's the hope. So you never see. I mean, there's some builds that are very similar, right? Like especially with commissions, because people are like, I want a Liam Lee 011 dynamic with 9 fans,
I want Antec
right?
P500A.
Yeah, or whatever it is, right? And so it's like there's always like those kind of ones that go in there. But now I've been adding pretty regular rotations of new cases, and with those new cases, making sure I'm always doing new motherboards, hard drives, coolers as well, to just kind of show some stuff off.
Have you used the Vitro AIO?
Vitro? I don't think so. No, I don't remember that one. Yeah, no, the case size is great. It's actually a very, very attractive case size for sure. Okay, this is why having like a nice little normal screwdriver like this, especially when you're doing small form factor, is just crucial. Not crucial to RAM or crucial to the storage, but crucial in terms of just being able to get into small stuff. You don't have a lot of room to do things when you do these cases, and so it's always one of those kind of tricks that you have to kind of work through with this. So we have 2 more fans that I have to plug in. I've got one at the bottom and one on the side. So, but for the most part, like because we don't have an AIO or anything to install. Really, it's just about getting front panels and everything hooked up. So, we're gonna figure out how to run this stuff.
Fun fact: that's not actually a CPU cooler. That's half of a motorcycle engine.
Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it? Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and figure out how to get our stuff kind of hidden, because I still want it to be pretty. I mean, duh. You always want pretty. Yeah, I need some zip ties. What I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm working on kind of getting cables under control here real quick. Which actually, there's not a ton we have to worry about for this. Okay, so. Okay, so there's that. Now, all of our front panels are actually here at the bottom, which is kind of interesting. So I'm trying to figure out how to run these in a way that keeps the cables hidden, which is interesting, right? So we don't have USB-C, which is cool. This actually does have a USB-C, but we can just disconnect that, which is nice. So we're going to disconnect that. So I don't need that. If you didn't want to worry about USB 3, you could actually also disconnect that. So the cool thing is like if you don't want to use stuff, you actually have the option of just disconnecting it from the front. So this actually does have an RGB header. I don't know what the RGB, there must be some other additional RGB that goes with this because this has got an RGB thing.
Booklet.
No, I need this. I was looking for this. This is a RGB splitter. Oh, no, we don't need this because we don't have, the Corsair is all controlled by iCUE. Okay, so what I can do, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this stuff.
$5 super chat.
Oh, thank you. What I'm gonna do is gonna run it all here from the top, and then we'll do like a cool little hidden thing in the bottom. Ugh. To hide these cables.
We finally got Nate Schultz.
374, guys. We missed the goal, but hopefully we still got more to go, right? The ultimate goal is to get to 500. We're almost at 400.
Nate Schultz. We finally got the GPU for Junior's Xmas Christmas build, and your video helped us hit our first build from start to finish in one evening. Thank you.
You are welcome. So this actually has a fan hub. That's awesome. Just something else that I just found here, guys. Couple things, which is pretty neat. Here on the front of this case, they have an RGB hub. Look at this. This is rad. They have a fan hub and an RGB hub built into the front of the case. So you can do all of your fan management and stuff right here at the front. And again, like you have USB-C. Sorry, I'm making sure that you guys can see that. I think you can see that there, yeah. You've got USB-C, you've got USB 3, you've got RGB, basically for all of these. And you've also got your you've got a fan hub as well. So you can do 3 fans and 3 individual RGBs right here in the front, and then, which makes it super easy. That's actually pretty cool. So I've been like really, really impressed with this case thus far. Okay, so next up, what I'm doing is I'm hooking up my USB 3.2. Okay, there we go. And the last thing I'm going to do is HD audio, which goes all the way down here. And then we also have front panel connectors. Where's our front panel connectors?
Is Antec cases pretty pricey?
I don't think so. I don't think, actually their prices, I'm really excited about their Deflux 700, which is like uses a special cooling chamber mechanism. We showed off their 500 a while ago. But they're like I said, they are really trying to innovate from a case perspective, and they are definitely somebody to pay attention to. They feel like they are trying to be on par or at quality with companies like Antec, which Antec is one of my favorite brands. So high praise for me as somebody who builds as much as I do. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these 2 fans here. Not these, I just need the fan ones.
Oh, that's cool.
Let me grab these.
There's a reason why there's an RGB header there.
What's that?
There's RGB on the front.
Oh yeah, I did know that. Yeah, I was gonna not tell him.
Shut up!
No, it's okay. And then it does
Sorry, I was just looking up the case to see how much it was. I see all these stills, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with this case so far. I mean, you definitely have some of the pains of building a small form factor case, but for the most part, like it's been, even that hasn't been that bad.
That was not me screaming.
What are you doing to that kid? Okay, I'm just hooking up my front fans to this The good thing, what I'm trying to work on is get this, all this stuff kind of hooked up, and then I can worry about cable management and hiding everything. There we go. Okay. There's that. Now, so what I hooked up, just so you guys, I'm trying to give it so you guys get a good view. What I hooked up here is I hooked up our 2 fans. These are our 2 Corsair IQ fans. I hooked those directly into our fan hub. Here in the front, there was only one front panel connection, and that was for power switch, so I plugged that in. We've got our USB 3.2, which I plugged in here. This is our fan hub fan header, which is plugged, so it gives the fans power. We've got our fan hub RGB header, and then we've got HD audio. So now what I'm going to do is just work on making the board, this part of the board look super clean. And I'm going to do that with like a little technique by pulling as much of this stuff through to the back, just make it tight, and then clean it up in the front. Is kind of my hope. So we'll pull it down and then kind of down, which should actually make it look pretty nice. And then hide it among what we want is a really kind of flat look here. We'll hook 2 of these up. 377, guys. Continues to just crank through here. I just want the case to look, when we're done, I want the installation to look nice and clean. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to zip tie this. So it's nice and straight here and out of the way. There, those are all clean now. Make sure nothing's pulling. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Make sure all this stuff is kind of down below as much as we can, and then give it as much excess as possible. Knowing that we can't give too much pressure in certain points. I'm going to zip tie this one on the other side here. Now, we've got that like that. So now your top of your case, when you look from the top, things look really clean. You know what I'm saying? A very nice, clean look at how the case looks right here. So next up, go to the other side over here, and we're just going to do one more just to kind of keep this down like this, and then all of our our cables are managed here. And the case will kind of close on this, but that should be okay. It's bending at a 90-degree angle, so nothing too drastic here. What I want to do is I want to use a really long, I'll show you here. We'll use a special technique. I'll show it to you here in a minute. It is a special technique. What you do is you use this and you want to leave a little bit of room, not too much, but the ability to get in there. And then use a really long
110 away on YouTube.
What number are we at?
590.
Yeah, then you use you can use a really long one like this to use this tie down. Make sure it's the right way. And this will keep it down. And that's how you can keep it kind of flat, so it'll make it work. Okay, there you go. Now you've got that. Your front looks clean. You've got all your this is where we're going to put our RGB header, which will be super easy. I still have to run that, I forgot. This, okay, so let's go ahead and clip this up. like that. Use our tie down here. There we go. So that takes care of that. Okay, now these just not as big of a deal. We're almost, you have all of our cables hooked up actually. How are we doing on likes on YouTube?
We are. I'll let you know in 10 minutes when it loads.
Okay.
604.
Oh, nice. We're cranking through it. Whoa, why'd the camera get all wacky? Sorry guys, I'll fix that. There you go. Oops, that's not gonna do me any good. Okay, so now cables are all under control. Now we're just gonna grab our one little USB that I forgot to run. It still needs to get run, so we'll have to do some little wizardry there because Robey was dumb. It's gonna go in this little pocket right here. It's gonna hold our, we're not gonna stick it down because we're not keeping this build. I know every time I say that, and then I have like this really ridiculous cable management.
So awesome.
Yeah, and I have like ridiculous cable management. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run one more cable right through here. Make sure it's nice and tight here. It's our USB. This is our USB for our. Okay, cool. Still looks super good. I'm gonna go ahead, just to be safe. That much cleaner. And one right here.
Get 82 people from Twitch.
378 guys. We're 22, no. Yeah, 22 away. Oh no. Yeah, 22 away from hitting 400 for the Vikings. Okay. Because that's all in. This is all there. What I'm gonna do is when I get this in like this, I'll zip tie this. So we're gonna grab these are our only two things we gotta worry about here, which is just to control the fan hub colors for the, now our IQ's hooked up. Okay, there we go. For those of you guys who are joining us now, as we've grown, like just so you guys have an FYI, you're like saying, what is he doing? We are looking at a new case. This is the Antec. The Antec Dark Cube is the name of the case.
The dark matter.
And so we're playing with this for the first time. And so that's what you're seeing here.
How's the game going that you're playing?
Huh?
How's the game going that you're playing? Ryzen.
Oh, I haven't played it in so long. I just haven't had time. We got so much going on here for the show. Just haven't had time to play. Okay.
Just spark up conversation, man.
No, it's fine. It's a good conversation. I just have I've had no time. Okay, just because of.
Do you have a family or something? Jesus.
because given what we have here from, we can see the yellow through the case. I'm gonna go ahead and take these off. I know what they go to.
And he put it.
Wait, where would those go to?
Because I would have put it.
Careful not to cut through the.
Where's Bob?
Bob's back there. Over there hanging out with Blondie. We can get Bob. We can get Bob out here. Is nobody really chatting with, like, nobody asking questions or anything? Or are they just chatting amongst themselves?
Chatting amongst themselves.
What are the conversations happening right now?
Where's Bob?
Okay, that's a good one. That's an important one. We'll get Bob out. I'll grab Bob right after this.
I like the Bears, not Vikings. Someone invite me to the clan. Exclamation point Vikings. Robey, give that PC a good slap. It's been a bad PC. Which one is the best? i7 9700K or Ryzen 7 3800X?
What's the question?
Which one is the best? i7 9700K or Ryzen 7 3800X?
This is actually damaged. Actually, might be okay. I have to. Sorry, yeah, I'm trying to figure this out. 1 second. Who's this stuck here? Okay, there you go. Okay, we're gonna just get this stuff. Guys in chat can answer that question. Sorry. Want to answer it, but right now I need to. Cable management is taking all of my brain power. There we go.
You got an OnlyFans for these PC builds?
No, we thought about it, but like for the most part, like it just didn't seem like a good for a family friendly YouTube and Twitch stream. It didn't seem like a good choice. So
family friendly, and here you are talking about your hard nipples.
That's still family friendly.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so all that stuff's hooked up now. We have our 2 power things we got to worry about. Okay, let's take a look at the front just to pull any extra spare stuff. In the front here. It's gonna go in there. I don't need this anymore. I'm stoked with how this build's gonna turn out. I think it's gonna come out looking super great. Okay, let's get that in here. Now we have, all we're doing now is we have GPU. I don't know if we're gonna actually use cable extensions. We'll have to see how those look. There's not a ton, like I said, there's not a ton of room for cable control and cable management, so we're just gonna have to be a little bit smart about that stuff, but we'll take a gander once we get to that part. Getting our build kind of cleaned up here. 730, so we're getting pretty close to next level 5 hype train. With 380 of our 500 Vikings, we at least we're 120 Vikings away, guys. Which means we've done about what 70? We've done what 67 of our Viking installs so far, guys. So we're just trying, like I said, trying to get to 500. If we want to get those GPU giveaways, we're gonna have to get that 500.
We need 70 more on YouTube.
Need 70 more on YouTube, and then we're gonna be hitting the level 5 hype train stuff here pretty soon too. Okay, let's pull. This all looks nice and clean. It's great. Pull this one. There you go. Okay, so there's our build so far. Nice and small, clean, looks good, I think. Now we just got to put in our GPU, which is coming up now. GPU time.
GPU time.
That is like... Okay, so we're gonna grab this away. Throw all our spare.
A lot of zip ties.
It is a lot of zip ties. You have to have a lot of zip ties in a PC building.
Get that right?
No, I'm not a DJ slash kidnapper. Okay, GPU time, guys. Whew.
GPU time.
Okay, let's grab our GPU. Go to side camera here. Okay.
Side cam.
Side cam. This is our ASUS ROG Strix 3060 Ti. I don't know how big, like how big a GPU we could fit. I mean, it's 330 millimeters, I think is the length. But it's not going to be the fattest. I mean, this does not have a ton of room for GPU stuff. And so the 3080 Strix was specifically called out. All I have is a 3090 Strix. So I don't think I have a 3080 Strix in any systems.
I think so.
Okay, there we go. But this should work perfectly. Okay, here's our Strix. Okay. Nice, good size GPU for what we're looking for here. We're gonna have a lot of
No unicorns.
No, I have a white 3090 in there.
There's a top too.
Oh, there's a top 3090, there's an EVGA 3090.
And that's one of the black boxes is the Founders 30.
Oh, and there's there's a Founders 3080, a Founders 3070, two Founders 3090s. Okay, that's that. There's those. It'll be interesting to see once we get this in, how much room we have when this is done. Okay. By the way, I want to give a shout out. Obviously, we haven't done this yet, so let me give a shout out before we get into all the peels. Let's see what our audience breakdown is. We have 608 hanging out on Twitch today. We have 532 on YouTube, 83 at twitch.tv/Newegg, and 2 of our Facebook faithful today. You guys are incredible. Thank you very much for hanging out and being a part of this. We're at 381, so we're 19 away from hitting that 400 mark.
See more likes on YouTube.
Okay, here we go.
That
Time for the
giveaway?
peels. There's a lot of peels on these cards. Oops, that peel failed.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. Okay, there's that one.
Oh.
Okay, and next up, bottom. Okay, there's that one. I'm excited to finish this build. This build, I'm really very excited to see what this looks like. Okay, there's that. Got this one. Oopsie, oopsie.
Like,
Pull out the little plastic things.
Peeling your skin after a sunburn, huh?
Yep. Like, this has more peels than that, though. Like, so much peels on this one.
More peels than peeling your skin with a sunburn.
Yep. Now we have the other side. Next side. Flip it over. And it's funny because, like, you would never, like, unless you looked at this, I don't think there would be an easy way to look at these and know the difference between a 3060, 3070, 3080. I think a 3090 is quite a bit thicker, but most of these look the same in terms of how the cards look.
More peels than the game of Mario Kart.
Yeah, pretty much. These peels are going quicker than the 3060 one that we did just the other day. Okay, there we go. All the peels are done.
No peels on the fans?
Oh shoot. Yep, peels on the fan. There's that one.
40 away on YouTube.
40 away on YouTube. How many do we have left on Vikings? Come on, guys. We can get there's 1,225 people. We can get the last, what, 100, what are we, 119 away from knocking out Vikings and giving away some GPUs? Okay, so those are, did I do this one?
Sub goal was reached.
Oh, 100 there, okay. I think I peeled that one. Okay, let's get our GPU in and then we'll update to the 150. Will be the next goal. Okay, here we go. Now to figure this out. This is gonna be interesting. Top down, but let me update, I'll update this now. Update this now and actually updating the sub goal. Okay, so ending this goal, we're at 100 exactly. So we're on our way to $150 Newegg gift card. 150, 100. Okay, next goal is up. We haven't even done the thing yet. Okay, reminder, guys. If we get to 100 to 500, we're at 381. We can do it. You get to 500 Vikings. So all the way this works, if you're new, what we have is we're kind of doing a deal with a game called Vikings War of Clans. It's a free-to-play game. We're going to play it some more tomorrow. We're trying to get to 500 installs tonight, which means you need 119 more. All you got to do is hit !Vikings, download the game, play the tutorial, and then that's it. Like all you got to do is play the tutorial, and then you get your name right there. All you have to, and if you are on Android, just so you guys know, you have to copy and paste the copy from Twitch over to a browser to open it up. It won't count that way. Unfortunately, it's just a limitation with how Twitch keeps browsers stuff from working. So that's how it goes in. So Vikings, !Vikings, my bad. You can see it down in the bottom left, !Vikings. And then that goes from there, and then you can download the game and give it a go. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to get it before Friday's stream. Again, this will run into Friday if we don't get it today, but we're trying to right now, if we get to $150 Newegg gift card, we're heading towards GPU giveaway time at that point in time. So let's see if we can get at least !Vikings is coming up. There you guys, you can see it right there. It's a PC and a phone game. It's on all platforms. You can play it on both. So that's what's going on. Let's get this open and figure this stuff out now. I'm gonna install our GPU. And it's got a little clip thing, so getting close to getting this done. Whoa, okay. Those just popped out. Okay.
They want it to be free.
You're like, I want to be free. Okay, I'm gonna turn this around. I know we're used to having it this way, but it's upside down in this build. Okay. There's that. We don't want to. What do I do with that? There it is. Whoa. You don't want to do it all the way. You just want to loosen it apparently. Okay. We're just putting these back.
And our music.
And it's over. Yeah, it's 2 hours. Runs for 2 hours.
We need 20.
Oh, I forgot. This is upside. Yeah, okay, I went in the right place.
20 more likes on the YouTubes. And then we do a little giveaway. The NVMe.
Okay, starting the music again. We'll go to top down and get this done. And you can play, like you can totally play while watching. That's the thing, is like you're just waiting for the build to kind of finish. Whoa, this is like. Wow, that is like. barely, it's like barely gonna fit. It does fit. It does fit. Like slowly kind of push it down. Wow, this is like just that much too thick. It's almost like you want to install this before you. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Still fits. We're okay. I'm gonna have to take this out. Just pretty much want nothing in the way. Like, this is like the maximum size of GPU you can put in this. There it goes. I'm going to do this a different way. I want this in there. We're going to use this card. It's going to happen. So I've learned that we have to take this out first. We'll reinstall this after we get the GPU in. This is welcome to micro ATX and mini ITX installations, where you have to like figure out the right order to put things in. There we go. The thing is like this actually, like it goes below the actual other part. This thing is gonna barely fit in there. There it goes. Okay, there's that's in. But like I said, it does have clearance. It does have clearance for the whole thing. Like it will all fit. We're gonna clean off a little bit here.
Finally hit 700.
Awesome. Well, we're super close to our. We're super close to our. It's these. There's that. There we go. Oh, shoot. A couple things I forgot.
Uh-oh.
I forgot to put the dust filters back in. It's an easy fix, though.
Very snug.
There's that one. Maybe we'll not be able to get this one. Don't let that one fall out. Okay. So you have to install the bottom one. We're going to make sure this is correct. Just if you want to do this, this is what you're going to have to do. Put this in. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's back in. Now put this back on. That's a more tricky thing. Okay, now those are all sealed. This through here.
Glasses are a pain.
Okay. Now the cool thing is this has a little bit of a lock on it to hold the card in place. We are making this like as tight as you can do. We're maximizing our space for this particular build. There is no additional room for error with this build, right? Like there's nothing else to kind of put in this in terms of what we have. Now, just because this is a build we're not necessarily going to keep, you don't have to know, I'm not worried about the CPU, the heat stuff. But if you were going to, you're going to want to make sure that you would pre-apply thermal paste. And we'll do it. We'll go with pre-apply. We have time. It's actually not that late. Let's redo the thermal paste. It's not even close. This is like comparatively to where we are normally, all we have is a PSU left after this, so it's like we're actually in good shape.
We are.
Okay, let's do it right, because if I decide I don't want to take this build apart.
You're really going to keep that giant cooler? You keep that PC?
Yeah, I can buy another one. What I'm doing right now is just going to reapply the thermal paste just to make sure that we do the right thing. I want to show you guys being right. This is being in a rush.
I see this for the first time in a while. Right here.
I haven't seen them in stock.
What?
Yeah, they've been like sold out.
2 days.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
Here.
Yeah, I tried to get them a couple times. They've been sold out, at least the one that are near us.
Huh.
Okay, there's that. Clear our cooling plate. Okay, last little bit of thing to do, and then we can do more quick application. There we go. Okay, now it's clean. Do a quick application of more thermal paste. Where is my thermal paste applicator? Okay. Okay, just gonna get this reapplied here. Now people would say, it's like, well, does it have a spreading mechanism? I'll be honest. The main reason I do this is you get a much more even spread by using a thermal paste spreader. You can make sure your IHS is completely covered, make sure it's even. That's why I have a tendency to do it with this way when I can, versus unless I have like fully pre-applied, because at that point in time it's pretty evenly covered. The only thing I'd say is, like, a lot of times even with the pre-applied thermal paste, it has a tendency to not cover the whole IHS, which Ryzen and Intel are doing a better job of spreading things across. A lot of times, it used to be old days, like most of your chiplets and stuff are all in the center, but Ryzen specifically and Threadripper have started to use, like, actually spread out a bit in terms of where they need heat dissipation, so just a little bit of a safer bet this way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're covered now. Okay, now let's get this on. GPU's in. This thing has gotten a whole lot heftier.
Sure it has.
Because we have, like, hefty components in here for sure. Okay, CPU fan. Here's our RGB. Okay. What we gotta do is just make sure those are on the hole. Okay, and you can see actually there's quite a bit of room between the CPU cooler and the actual GPU. It just was getting it in with the GPU installed. There's actually almost ½ an inch between the two once you get it installed the other way. So it's just, there's gonna be an order of operations anytime you work in a small form factor case, just to kind of figure things out. So that's a little bit of the kind of the process when you work through this. And again, it's just about being patient, you know, taking your time. And then, you know, at the same time, we also want it to look super clean. So I'm also taking time to make sure I hide cables. There you go. So like that, again, I just want it to look clean. Now, for power, what's the question?
Shane Silva was reading, some people believe the RAM you are planning to use may have conflicting voltage issues with the CPU. Is that possible?
Oh yeah, it could be. I mean, I have not read anything about that. If it is, I didn't check to see if it was on the QVC or anything like that. We've used this RAM multiple times in AMD with 5000 series and haven't had a problem, but that could be true. So, okay guys, we should be into level 5 hype train, being able to do our second one. We're literally 2 away from 400 for the Vikings now. So crushing that. Let's get our PSU.
Still need to do the giveaway?
Yeah, I'll do those all together. Okay. I do them combined now. So we'll do them combined. I'm trying to figure out, we have this power here. I might run and do that power. I think we're gonna use the stock. I wonder if using the stock makes the most sense. I'm just worried that it's not gonna look as nice, but then again, the cube is super dark. So if I used extensions, I could run one extension here and run that through here. So I'd have some room here. I could run the GPU ones also, but the GPU ones are kind of weird. I could run them up and then vertically, or I could try and like this, which could be interesting. So we'll run extensions. Let's just do it. Let's just run extensions, and then we'll.
Not a Robeytech PC without extensions.
We're gonna try it. Why not? Let's give it a go and see if we can make it look good. We're gonna get creative here. And go from there. Okay, so first one we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our CPU. There it is. You don't need a ton of cabling for this, but this one's gonna be an interesting one to install. Let me just put that out there. We're gonna have to do the good old like bend the cable kind of look thing for this. It's gonna be as hard as that. Okay, getting this in. Do it. Drop it like a depth charge a little bit. There we go. Okay, cool. One thing I'm kind of bummed about, 400 guys, there it is, 400 to 500. We're now less than 100. We're just exactly 100 away from getting that next one. I'm trying to get this cable tie off of there. There it is. Ugh. This build is going to come out really clean. I saw a giant hole for this. Where did I see that hole? There it is. Doing a little fishing right now, guys. $99 to go.
What happens again when we get to 500?
Goes to GPU. Give away a GPU.
That's right, we give away GPU.
There we go. Okay, so there's that one. We got that in. Next up, don't need a lot for this. We're going to run this here. We'll need a couple cable ties on this. Couple cable ties. Nothing crazy. Okay. Gonna make sure we put them in right this time. That reminds me, did I win the shuffle today? Need to check. I'm coming up on buy time. I just need to verify if I won the shuffle today. I'm guessing no. I'm gonna try. Hey, thank you very much, Joshua, for the $5 donation. I just got it. Appreciate that. You weren't selected. Okay, I didn't win. Didn't win. There you go. You saw the fail right on the channel. Getting to 4. We're on our way, guys. 404 now. Cooking with gas on the Viking installs. And what else with? One sec, guys.
You want a Zotac card?
I want a Zotac card? What does that mean?
3080, 3090.
Who's saying that?
I am.
Do I want one? Why, they have them on sale?
I guess so. Oh, never mind. They're all out of stock.
I was like, what? Okay, let's see what we got here. We're just gonna do a couple little bends here. Okay. Run this through the back here. Figure out how to clean this up once we get done.
Most expensive card, 2000.
Yeah, it's the 3090s. Okay, so there's our cable comb. It actually looks really nice.
Have you ever used a Zotac card?
I actually have one that we're gonna be using. We have a white 3070 that they sent me. We're gonna be showing that off. My first Zotac card, we're doing in conjunction with a Cooler Master build. But yes, we will be showing one off here. This uses 2 8-pins. So question for this is, where do we wanna run this? What makes the most sense for these? There we go. So we have some room. Is there room behind this? Like, that'd be cool, but I don't think there is. We could run it like this. of like a top one, or actually what we could do is run it through and then up. Ooh, I wonder how that would look. Let's try that. Again, learning something from the new. Yeah, we could. I'm thinking actually what we do is we run them under here and then up. And then I think that will actually end up looking pretty rad. So let's give this a go. Throw some 4 pins on these. 4 pins on these bad boys. And then just PSU time. I've been in like for my food, I've been in like a teriyaki mood. I've been eating a lot of beef teriyaki. That's been like my big thing. I think the problem is that my friend, the guy who's in the studio all the time, he's been using the air fryer. And so his air fryer has been cooking a lot of like chicken and beef, and it always kind of smells like teriyaki. When I get home, I'm like, I want teriyaki. And so I think that's been happening.
I've been on
Yeah, so I've been on like a teriyaki kick.
Yeah, where I live.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I've had a couple, I had it for lunch today. Today I might do taco time. I'm thinking I might go like jump in the car afterwards and then go grab some taco time.
Not DoorDash?
No, I've been trying not to do DoorDash. I've been trying to like actually like go.
I used DoorDash for the first time. Like, this is great.
Yeah, it's pretty magical, but it's also like I was just trying to think of like not the cheapest thing either.
No.
Okay, so here we go. Here's what I'm thinking about doing, guys. Check this out. See if this looks good.
You check it out.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this like this. And you have like one like that. Then you take your second cable comb. And then that goes like that. And those will go underneath. I think that actually ends up looking pretty cool. What do you guys think? I think that actually looks up pretty cool. See if both of them will fit that way. Oh, there's a third one here. Oh, that's... use that more effectively. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get all these on. The same thing again. I'm gonna grab one from the, never mind, I have one in here. There's all of our, okay, so I have the right number. Okay, so this one. $409, 90 away, guys. 90 away. We should try for Hype Train now. I don't know if somebody wants to kick that off. Let's do that Hype Train, get that level 5 done, so that way when we get done with the build, let's do this. Let's get this nailed. Okay, was there? Yeah, there's 3. Okay, so that's gonna go on this side, and then the rest are gonna go here. Okay, there we go. Same thing. And then underneath. Did not just work the way I needed to right now.
Robey's green is the monster emblems on his jersey.
Ugh. Trying to fix this one. Cable tie here. Here we go. There we go. That looks good. That's a creative kind of. Oh, where's my cable tie up there?
Hidden cable tie.
A cable comb. Okay, so now we have like this creative. Check it out. Kind of creative use of cable combs. And these will run up here like this. And then that's where our cables will hook up. And then you still get that really clean look around the bottom here with the cable comb. So I think that actually ends up being a pretty creative use of cable combs, and then it ends up looking really nice. So that's how we'll do it. Let's turn it over, start our PSU. But first and foremost, guys, let's go ahead and let's get into Hype Train. We're crushing the Vikings thing right now. I see a lot of people doing Vikings. Thank you very much, Roland Dude, for making contributor there. Let's see what we can do now about Hype Train. So again, the way Hype Train works is we just need to get some people to start either dropping some gifted subs or some bits or whatever it was. And let's get that level 5 Hype Train, the second level 5 Hype Train out of the way and go from there. Because that's where we're at right now, guys. And then we'll do our PSU and then we'll turn this build on. There we go. Hype Train is started. Look at that. It's all it takes. It's just one other Blue Jay dropping it off. Let's get ready, guys. So thank you very much, Brian Marquez, for 6 months right there. Tomcat for dropping 5 gifted subs. We got Debunked 813 dropping 5 gifted subs. Poncho 7866 dropping 5 gifted subs. Heading towards that 150, guys. On our way towards the 5600X next.
Bits.
There we go. So we got Blue Moo dropping 5. We got K Switty subscribing with Prime. Thank you very much for that. Oh man, Diesel Smoke 83, 1 community sub. Thank you very much, my friend. Welcome to the family. 410.
Hey, Switty with the sub.
We are 90, ladies and gentlemen.
Mod
90
for life,
away.
420. Thanks for the 100 bits.
We are 90 away from hitting our things. Lol dropping his 10. Lol What Bree dropping his 10. Sternum 1999. Another massive supporter dropping 5. K Switty dropping 5 more. Iron Gazebo dropping 1. You guys are all awesome. Guys, we are so close now because we're over the 150 on our way towards the 5600X. So now, if we get those last 90 or so of the installs, we will officially be hitting that, giving those away. We have 400. Yeah, we have 450, almost 1,200 people here, guys. Just need 90 more people to hit. Let's get the Robey. Robey's a new Viking. Somebody must have signed in, created an account for me. Thank you, Robey. Congratulations, I did one. I don't even know how I did it. It was just magic. X-Clayman dropping 1 bit. U4Me dropping 10 bits. Hired Man 200 bits. Thank you very much for all that stuff. Guys, we are at 161%. 4 minutes and 25 seconds left. We're 140 away from giving away a CPU at least. So let's see. We still don't let the hype stop. We got more giveaways and stuff to give away as well. 700 people hanging out right now on Twitch and growing. We're super close to having this build done and potentially giving away a GPU. Oh, thank you, Jay McCabe, for making that. A Robey imposter? What? I know we need to get a click. We need to get a click one. There we go. KT231 giving out 5 gifted community subs. You are amazing. Remember, guys, we have 2 3070s we're giving away in the month of March. 2 Holy Rice Balls dropping 20 gifted subs. Holy Rice Balls is like, no.
Debunk
no.
813, thanks for the 300 bits.
Yeah, thank you very much for the 300 bits, Debunk. Remember, we're giving 2 3070s away if you want to drop your free Prime subscription. Also, you can do things like gifted subs like these guys are. That's going to get you extra entries. Plus, you're just supporting an awesome cause and more amazing giveaways like what you guys are dealing with right here. 598% tonight so far. 100 bits from Mixter Wexley. Freddie J.
Thanks for the 4 bits.
2 months with Prime. Thank you very much. The Freddie train has arrived. Look at that. Appreciate that, man.
Nibs,
welcome,
86.
welcome, welcome.
Thanks for the 200 bits.
We're just going to give that PC. I'm not giving the PC away. This PC, I may keep this PC because it's coming out so clean. But it'll probably get taken
Wexley,
apart.
thanks for the 100 bits.
I'm a master at dodging all these subs, Jay McCabe says. Okay, we got NFD Knox dropping 4 months with Prime. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate you, my friend. Holy Knight dropping 100 bits. You are awesome as well. Blue Moo gave Jay McCabe, intentionally Jay McCabe's like, I'm dodging all these subs. Blue Moo comes in and says, nope, no you're not, and give him a sub. That is awesome. Thank you very much for that, dude. Alpha, thank you very much for the 200 bits. 691%, guys. We're getting close, climbing in on that 1,000%. 89 more installs to go of Vikings as well. You guys are awesome. This is such a great, the build is great, the vibe is great. Like, it's all going so well. Yeah, I'm having a good day. I feel like this is a good day and things are going well. So I appreciate everything you guys are all doing for me and being so supportive. For those of you who just tried Vikings, what did you guys think? Can't dodge the snipe. That's right. He totally sniped you right there, unfortunately. Never gonna get it, so I'm right there with you. There you go.
Cole Martin says, Mrs. Robey is going to make you sleep in the warehouse and you keep bringing home PCs.
Yeah, I know, that is true. Yeah, she'll be like, yep, nope, we're not bringing any more of these home. But you have to admit, this PC is so unique looking that it's like
one comes in, one's got to go.
I know it's maybe that's I don't know, maybe that's true, maybe that's not. Let's see what we got left. We still have 705%, 1 minute and 37 seconds to go, guys. Don't let it slow down. Don't let it slow down. We got everything is here. We're on a roll.
17 Alpha, thanks for the 200 bits.
For those of you who don't know who you are here, remember we do have Vikings. All you got to do is hit !Vikings, download the game, play for 10 minutes, check it out. You're helping support me. You're helping us look like an amazing community because we did 325 in a single stream. We're almost about to hit 500. You guys can do it. We can do it by the end of the stream. I feel we can, guys. Thank you, Jersey Ray, 1968 for 2 months. Thank you very much, my friend. Is it bad that Borderlands runs pretty bad? It's still a pretty intensive game. Okay, guys, and Joker dropping 1,000 bits. You are awesome. Yeah, you do have to spend money to get the contributor one if you want. Okay, 411 Tigger, Tagagery. There goes number 12. Yeah, for the contributors. Okay, let me go ahead and pop in B Wood. Thank you very much for the 7 months. Let me go ahead and pop in. Let's change the goal. Because again, we're getting super close to those big giveaways. I'm going to change the goal here. We're at 201. Okay. We're on our way to a 5600X. No way. We need 300. We're at 201. There you go. Starting that goal. Okay, let's do our PSU. Keep working on those Vikings things, guys. Let's go to our side camera. Let's get our PSU out and get this in and ready. Not a lot.
Thanks for the 1,000 bits.
Not a lot to kind of fit in with this one. So again, Sonic here. Ooh, I'm gonna take one thing I always do anytime I open a new one of these. I'm like, yes, I want all of your zip ties. All your zip ties belong to me. Okay, there's our PSU things. Okay. Oh, this actually is a new PSU. Never mind. Ooh, wrapped. Oh. Here we go. Ready for the smell test? That one's not so bad. That one's not as bad, but again, nice small size, which is one of the reasons I chose this particular PSU for this particular build. Was just the overall size of the whole thing. Okay, so what we need out of here. Okay, so we need What is this? That is CPU. We need one of those. I think these are all VGA, right? There's our VGA right there. This is our motherboard. I wish they had individual VGA. That would make me happy. But they do not. Actually, maybe they do. These might be... Oh, that's CPU. No, that's dual. That's dual. Okay, so now all we need is one of these. Okay, so that's all of our cabling we need. Okay, there's that. All this stuff. Put this away. Oh, save this. Put that in there. $415. You guys are crushing it now. Okay. Oh, boom. Okay, that's ready. Let's go ahead and grab our cutters here. Cutters. 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 There we go. Okay. All that stuff's out. Next up, we're just gonna hook it up. So we're gonna grab our first one is this is our VGA. Put this one right here. Then we'll grab our CPU. Put that next to it. We have our single SATA. It's gonna go below here.
That's SATA.
That's SATA. It's by itself. All by itself. Then this goes right here.
There's a friend. There's a neighbor up above.
And this goes right here. Okay, now turn this over. This has got to go. Okay, so this is blowing out. This is gonna go like this. Yes, okay. I think I might be doing this right. I might not. We'll find out. Installing our plate for our PSU.
Plate for the plate.
Okay. Didn't quite, oops. That's, okay, so we're not quite lined up here. I wonder if I've got this in the wrong way. Maybe I did put this backwards. This is not, one of these circles is not lining up. Hold on. Nope. Seems to be more this way. Oh, that goes here. Yeah. Okay, so it is supposed to be okay. You got it the right way now.
Sometimes we tear down the PCs and sometimes they're commissions.
Yeah, it just depends. Sometimes we keep them. Not very often.
But
every once in a while they're just pretty.
Into Robey's personal stream room.
This was just a wicked looking build, so like kinda I don't want to take it apart, but it'll probably get taken apart. It doesn't make any sense to keep it. So, unfortunately. But I just get excited about cool looking builds.
The N7.
Yeah, it could replace the But then the N7 build is actually like, that's like Mass Effect. we don't joke about taking apart Mass Effect. Okay, here we go. Top down here, guys. Last bit of cables for the whole thing.
Are you not gonna play Mass Effect on the N7?
Oh yeah, we are. Oh totally. Yeah. Oh,
then
no.
what's the point?
Yeah,
Gotta play Mass Effect on the N7. Oh, my bad.
Okay, there we go.
Do your job, Trey.
Okay, there we go. Okay, that's in. Now is the little bit that we have left, which, ooh, okay, so we gotta run, these are like not a ton of stuff to run here. The big ones are gonna be this, like just making sure that these stay where they need to go. Okay, so CPU cable is easy because it just goes right here. Maybe, there it goes.
I'm not out of hand. You calm down there, Bernie.
Okay, there we go. Next up, we have a couple cables here. This is just, we have two that we have to worry about here. We can run them. This one actually seems like it's going to be okay. Run off to the side here. I'm probably going to do some big, long cables to kind of control this down at the bottom, so it's still cable controlled. Okay,
There is
there's
a fan hub that comes with the case, but that particular one came with the Corsair fan.
Yes, that is true. Okay, this is where we did our funky but cool.
Most likely Newegg stuff.
Okay. Yeah, those can all be controlled. The only thing I have left now is two cables. One that goes into this one, which I can probably put underneath this other one here. I'll probably zip tie that down. And then the other one is right here. Easy. Okay, now all we got to do is cable comb a couple things and keep it clean. We're going to cable comb these all together. We cable comb these down. And then that will make everything look good and clean. Okay. We need these to stay lower, so we're gonna cable comb these down. They stay flatter. We don't want these to move, so that's why this is gonna be kind of like this. Okay. Now, that's all cable combed. Let me cable comb this. Make sure this looks nice. There was like, I like how he's doing this for a build that probably is going to get taken apart. Yeah, it's okay. Every once in a while, it just feels like a case is worth it. And it's only 8/16 too, which is pretty, it's actually not that late. There we go. Okay, so that's in.
You do commission builds for people that live outside the US.
We have, but just be aware that shipping and customs can be quite pricey. So it's just, we will do it and we'll work with you to ship them, but it's not cheap. Just as an FYI. Because you have to pay like customs on the parts and the value of the parts, and so it's just something to be aware of. Okay, now we're gonna do clean up this bottom so it looks nice. I know nobody can see it, but I can see it. I know it's.
You ever watch those epic rap battles of history YouTube videos?
No.
Okay.
We'll give you guys a tour of this once it's done. And I think, honestly, very clean looking Yeah, small form factor build. Pull one more cable here. There you go.
No, this is not intended. Great.
Yeah. Okay. Now you can look down here, like even the bottom, like these bottom cables are really well like cable managed. So that'll look nice. You can't see it. And then on this side, so there you go.
Little Monkey says USB 3.0 connector is hitting fan on the GPU.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that. Ugh. No, it's not. It's just below. We can actually do, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and throw one more cable comb right here, and then I'll keep it off. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the build is done. We're gonna turn, now we just gotta put the case back together.
This is a
3060 Ti. But we could put a 3080 in this. This case is capable of putting a 3080. The Strix between the 3080, 3060 and those is all the same. There, check this out on the, ooh, that did not. Okay, one thing I gotta fix. Where is these did not, okay. One fix here, guys. We have a lot of pop in our figure out how to, okay, we can do it right there, okay. I'm a little worried that should be okay. Okay. Make sure the other side looks good. There we go.
What brand is your Apple Watch?
I don't think it's the latest one. Pretty sure. Okay. Okay. Now, let's put the build back together. It actually goes like this. It's actually how it goes, which is interesting.
Thank you for that one.
So it's all the GPU's at the top. Now we just got to slide it in and see if it all fits. So let's put this up. How we doing on installs? 30 to 60 contributors. So we have some people spending some money. Thank you very much for that, guys. Appreciate that. Playing the game. 419, so we're 80 away, guys. 80 installs away. Thank you for trying. I don't know if we'll hit it tonight. We'll still have some time. We still have next week. I mean, no, Friday. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get this case inside.
That is an ASUS
RG Strix 3060 Ti.
3060. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. this. Oopsie, wrong button. Okay, it's coming up now. Case is done, the build is done. Now we're gonna get it back inside of its little case thing here. Ugh.
Would it be better to just play it on its end and put the case over the top?
Maybe. Yeah, we can try that. Actually, it's got a little handle right
Oh,
here.
okay.
It's like for just once you get it inside the kind of the tray, kind of pushes in, and it's got a nice little.
Oh.
Okay, so now
Fire
this.
component.
Okay. Need to turn this around. Wrong way. Got to do some massaging. Whoa, this is like, we got like almost no room. I don't know if it's gonna go over this. The front is gonna work, but it's like you almost like you wanted to do some of this stuff because there's a lot of room once you get it through this little bit, but I'm working on it. It's actually going in pretty. No, it's not gonna. This does not have a lot of room at all. Feels like they wanted you to do this, and then it's like you may have to do some of this stuff after you get it in, because you have a lot of room once you have it on. I'm trying to think of what to do here, because like I don't even think this is clear right here. Yeah, this is like the whole thing has just got to go. It's like once it gets past this little clump, it should be actually okay. Okay, one sec, guys. We're gonna have to do some surgery.
Surgery.
To get this in. That one's actually gonna be okay. It's this thing that. Yeah. Unhook this and unhook this.
Grease it up.
Yeah, greasing it up might be a solution, but it's actually like some of this stuff is just going to be. Yeah, I got a little bit further now. A little bit at a time. But this clump up here is the interesting bit because this doesn't seem to like have like any room at all up here. This is the part I don't know how I'm going to get through here.
Bacon grease. Everything's better with bacon.
Okay. Like just that much. I'm getting there, guys. It's slowly going through. Just one little part that has to get over, and then it like all kind of works after that. I might actually. I'm gonna try.
Funny.
Oh, is Fozzie funny here?
Yeah.
I know him. He's awesome. I'm gonna try something a little bit different. Now for something a little bit different, guys. Oops. I can remove this vertical handle here. I'm hoping that I can just do this and then I can remove this and then slide it over and then put it back on.
Not have to clip all the ties.
Yeah. This works. Got that.
Does Blaze have, the real question is, does it have Bluetooth? Just consider.
Okay. Get this finished, take it out real quick. What I'm trying to do is just, there's a bracket that's in the back here. I'm hoping I can just remove, and then if this comes off, it works fine. I can put it back on once I get it on. Looks like it comes off. Okay, cool. Looks like this is gonna work. Yep, just comes off. Okay, cool. Perfect. That was what I needed. Okay, now it just slide in. Should being the operative word. Okay, here we're gonna do this again. Cooler. Put in a little clip here. Like this thing is like it just has like lots of little, it's like lots of little things that keep it from. Okay, one more thing to remove. This top part where they actually gave you like a hole for cable management is just that much getting over. One more. Welcome to small form factor cases. Okay, got it. Okay, now we can put this back on.
All good, it cleared, chat. It cleared.
Did clear.
We were a little worried about the cooler.
The what?
The CPU cooler.
Oh, no, that's gonna be fine. It's the back part that's gonna just take. If you're gonna do this case, just understand you might have to do what I did, which is remove a portion of the frame to get all the cabling through, which is easy, not a big deal, and reattach it like what I'm doing right now, which is going pretty quickly, and then you'll be good to go. Just reattaching nicely. Honestly, very premium case. Like everything from like, they didn't do any, like no rivets, which would have made this really hard. They really, it's like even if it is like they thought about it, right? And that's the part that's impressive.
There's places they definitely could have.
And they didn't. And that was like saved me from like having to like rip apart my whole build. One more screw. I
wonder if the mock-up had rivets and they built in it. They're like, oh, but if someone does this, then we're gonna have to tear this apart.
Maybe. Okay, so that's all in. Now what I can do is just simply, there's our build-in. Okay. So now what I have to do is just hook up
for the 10-bit.
Hook up our little GPU stuff here. And our GPU is re-hooked up now. Got to see what kind of clearance we have here for the GPU. These cables might be too fat or sticking out here. Okay, everything else is gonna fit just fine. So I'm gonna see, now what I'm gonna do is I have to put my rear screws all back on. Luckily, with how this case is, like some of the stuff I wanted to cable manage with like cable ties, I didn't even need to do because the case kind of does it on its own. How's the front look? Does the front look good?
Yeah.
Okay, oh yeah, that's right. Put them in here. Put them in here. Put our screws in the back on, reattach all our stuff, and then we're good to go. Good to go. We're so close, guys.
Oh, sounds good. Crunch wrap.
Okay. Oh wow, that would help. Oh, that came out. This looks great. A little bit of more cable management I could do to really kind of clean up even just a little bit more, but for the most part, like how this came out looks so good. Like all holistically. What I'm doing right now is just putting our screws back in that are in the back for the PSU, and then of course to just make sure the case doesn't come apart. And the case is going to be beautiful. Okay.
I thought that the ROG phone doesn't have wireless charging.
Oh, really? Okay. There we go. So all of that is now back in. Our case is back together. Just got to put our glass on, and we're gonna turn it on.
Turn it on?
Turn it on? Yes, we're gonna turn it on. Okay, let's grab our glass. Make sure this goes on. I love the way the rear. I probably won't put this side glass on, but I want to get back glass on. Is that the back glass? Oh, it seals nicely. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Cable management, just so it seals.
Ooh.
Look, seals really nicely. There it is. It's sealed nicely, no problem. Okay, next thing we got to do is we got to put our front on. A little bit of front work here. There we go. Okay, build is done. There it is right there. You can see the front. You guys should be able to see the front and the side now. Grab our cables. Ugh. Final bit, guys. 423. We're 75 away. You guys crushed it today. I super appreciate all your support. All your support for both the Vikings and just 216 subs today, which is amazing. And so it's going to be good. I mean, again, if we can, I don't know if 75 of you want to quickly do the thing. It's kind of an interesting case. You are right. Okay, here we go. It's all upside down. So like the top is up here. There you go. Nope, that's a display port. An HDMI, there it is. Okay, power's in. There you go. And there we go. Okay, here we go, guys. Premium power button, too. Oh, how does it look? Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That looks great. That came out very clean. And there you go. That is a very clean build right there. Here you can see the front. Fozzie dropping gifted subs. There's the front right there, guys. You got some RGB on the side as well. But yeah, that came out super clean. And we'll make it purple. It does post. We do have a post as well. There you go. There's your post. So it posts. It's quiet. It looks great. You can't see any of the RGB from the GPU. That's the only kind of bummer thing, is there is actually GPU RGB. You just can't see it. It's like up here. So there it is, like you can see it up there. But yeah. The case did not, the way that I got it did not. I put two QLs in. Oh yes, the case did come with two fronts. Yes, you have an RGB front and basically a air front. So you actually have the option of which front you want to install. I have the air front, and I showed that off a little bit earlier, but yeah. This case is cool. This is a cool PC. And it's pretty impressive given what we have from a footprint standpoint, what we were actually able to get on. And then the best thing about it, guys, is like, seriously, like, you guys get ready to clip this, because here we go. Oh yeah, it's going on my shoulder. Take that, Phil Spencer. Take that, Xbox Series X. That's like, yeah, that is nothing on this one, right? Like, cause that's like, this is like way more powerful right there.
As you drop it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drop it. But yeah, it's not light.
So is that an ATX board?
Yeah, this is a mini ATX, micro ATX. So micro ATX board right there, and yeah, this is cool. That was a fun build, and it was fun to keep it looking clit. Will it fit a DTX? Yeah, potentially. No, you would have to take out, to do a DTX build, you'd have to take out, it looks like you'd have to take out the side, kind of the side, that's what I'm looking for, the side, like, drive tray, potentially, maybe, I don't know, you'd have to look at the site. I don't know for sure if this officially supports DTX or not. But I love the way it looks. Like, it's gonna photograph well. There's a couple little cable, I mean, for the most part, like, for the amount of cables and stuff that I actually have in here, it's amazing what I was able to fit into it. Yeah. And how clean it came out given what I was able to put into it. Cook some hot dogs on those GPU fans. GPU fans, okay, so just to be clear, there is about, what? Probably almost 2 inches of clearance off of the top of the GPU fans. It does have pretty heavy ventilation on the left and right side. Not to mention, the whole case has just got air going across the entire thing. So yeah, no, this we'll make this look purple. I mean, the one thing is like, it's definitely not the most stable case, right? But in terms of just building in, yeah, this is a great build. Great build. Really enjoyed this one. And, you know, Phil, he ain't got nothing on my rocket launcher, just saying. No feet that I can see. Not that I've seen. It doesn't look like it is. It doesn't look like, there was nothing in the boxes for feet. And again, right, like you just like, come on, it's like, hey, Phil, that was a really nice Series X with your, you know, with its, you know, teraflops and all that sort of stuff, but sorry, buddy. This kind of puts the Series X to shame. What size AIO? You could do AIO would be tough. You could do a front-mounted 240. You do have room there. I used that big fatty cooler. It's really you also. I mean, it'd be okay because again, your AIO pump, if it's built into the cover, is ideally placed for a front mount, so you could do a front mount 240. There's definitely, you have room in the front. You have enough room, I could see putting a radiator in this easily. You'd have to use bottom tubing, not top tubing. You'd have to run the tubes down. though. So just walking you guys through this. Here, if you look from here, little instruction for the case here. Get it fully sideways. So what I'm saying is here, you couldn't, if you run your tubes this way, you're going to impact your GPU clearance. Again, you have, this is as long of a GPU as you could get in there. You could not put an EVGA. This is about as thin, so about 2.5, about 2 slots in terms of the thickness in terms of your GPU. You could put a front mount, your tubing would come up this way and up, and you have, and again, for air coolers, you've got, oh, ow, that hurt. You've got the fan in the back, obviously, that's doing its job, and then blowing through and then going through to this too. So you got lots of, like, you've got a nice air path going through this as well. You can definitely use some brighter RAM. The good thing about this particular air cooler, oh man, there's a lot of air in there too. Good thing about this particular air cooler is the RAM clearance as well. But yeah, if you did like a Capellix AIO, you could get a kind of a cleaner look out of this, for sure. Just remember, the one thing that you have to be cautious of is that there's not a ton of room in the back. And I'll do, when we do our full edited video of this, I'll go through all this stuff and talk you guys through it. So it should be good. Is it just me or am I muted? I'm not muted. No, it's not muted. Okay. I like, right, yeah, so there is no top mounting this radiator. That's because you're putting in, the motherboard as you install it is upside down. So your GPU is at the bottom and your stuff, so you'd have to do front mount. That's the only option you have for this case. Can you fix the graphics card? What's wrong with the graphics card? Oh, the colors are muted. Yeah, the colors are muted in terms of the stuff. Oh no, you can't fix that. No, there's no way to fix that. Unfortunately, the GPU is just upside down. The motherboard is the Aorus, and again, we'll give you guys the links. The links, if you're on YouTube, are just down below. The motherboard is an Aorus Aorus B550M Pro is the motherboard. This PC is very nice looking. Very impressed with it. Again, the one thing I will say about any time when you do small form factor cases or small form factor builds like this is not a great first build. There's a lot of as I was building it, we will, of course, this video will be available on VOD, and then we'll also do an edited version of this just to make sure that you guys can see some of the things. But it's definitely not a standard build by any way, shape, or form. That build is unfinished. No, it's not. Build is not unfinished at all. Can we get an hour? Of course. It is small form factor, yes. Dude, when you compare this to like, I mean, it's still a very small, like in terms of what it is it like a Dan A4 SFX? No, it's not a Dan A4 SFX. But what I have is a full size, like essentially full size Strix GPU in here. Great cooling, and overall just attractive case with something a little bit different and very premium, both powder coated, I don't know if that's steel or aluminum, and just quality tempered glass, all well done tooling. Yeah, I am very impressed with this case. Very impressed. So it looks great. Is it going to be for everybody? No, but for people who do want to do this, this is an awesome looking PC. And again, it looks like a rocket launcher.
And
it looks like, well, it moves because it has no feet. That's the one thing I will say. It's not the most, like if it was sitting, like right now I have it sitting on like a mat, but it's like, it doesn't have stability. Is like, if this was like an earthquake, yeah, this thing is not, it's definitely tippy. Something you definitely have to think about. It's not the most stable. Like you could knock this off your table.
It needs a couple bricks on each side.
Yeah, maybe you put something underneath it, like, or whatever it was. But yeah, there's a couple things to think of. Yeah, if you do an earthquake, or you could just, if you wanted to be safe, I guess you could just stick it on its side, I guess. But yeah, I guess maybe that would be the one thing I would say is like some feet or something might be nice, like something to keep it a little bit more stable. But yeah. Thank you very much for the Vikings tutorial, guys. Okay, so that is it for today's show. We're going to do the giveaway, which we're going to be doing we're going to be giving away a $150 Newegg gift card. 427 of 500, guys. We're 70 away. We will be continuing that on Friday. So don't worry. I super appreciate everybody's help. Just for that, because we got over 400, I will go ahead and say all of the NVMe drives will go ahead and give half a terabyte. So we'll give away 500 gig just for you guys. Is all that awesome work for getting there. We'll give away half a terabyte, sorry, NVMe's instead of 250 gigs as a big thank you for all of that work towards getting the Viking stuff done. And then we will be back on Friday. We are doing a commission build in the ASA case. So we're actually doing another ASA build. This one, the person ended up getting the ASA case off of me. So he's going to be building that. We're going to be building in that. So that's the one that swings open and we take out and stuff like that. But this one's going to have all the RGB and all that sort of stuff. So it should look really, really good using a MSI 3060. So it's actually also just that sub $2,000 build as well. So just that $2,000. So it's got a couple things that I think people are going to really enjoy. I'd love to do the WinBot Sphere case. I don't have $3,000 to do that, and I don't think they're giving those away either. Oh, it has feet. Well, maybe there's. Do you think there's feet in the box? You go to look in the box. The box is in the room behind us.
Oh, that box. I don't remember.
Maybe there's feet. There might be feet. Let's look.
Do the feet on the bottom extend?
I don't see anything on the bottom that make it. No, there's no. I mean, there's little feet down here, but there's not. That's the only feet. There are feet on the bottom, but not. Yeah. He's looking just to make sure. Who's the raid target? We don't know yet. We're gonna have a look. We're gonna figure out the raid target is. Let's do the giveaway first. Everybody, first and foremost, say thank you YouTube, thank you Twitch for unlocking the 2 giveaways we're about to do. So thank you YouTube and Twitch. Everybody say thank you to them because you guys were awesome. So we'll do that right now, and let's get that going.
No, that's everything.
Okay, so there wasn't anything in the box. Okay. Okay, giveaways. So this is going to be for a half a terabyte NVMe SSD, not just because you guys unlocked those and were so awesome with the Viking stuff. So let's go to giveaway settings. Entry for this is going to be ! community. It's going to run for 2 minutes, and we're starting that giveaway right now. ! community. You don't need to spam. All you got to do is just enter once, and that's all there is to it. That's a cool. I'm really impressed. That's such a cool build. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like the way that came out.
There's a Razer version of that.
Really? What does it look like? Or is that the Tomahawk?
No, it says Cube designed by Razer. It looks exactly like that, just has the Razer logo.
Can I see it? Wow, it really is. And it's Cube certified by EK Waterblock too. Interesting. I wonder what that is. So they literally have multiple versions of this case. And these are all built by Antec. Yeah. I'm not surprised Razer has a version of this. They don't have a Razer, but then I'm guessing then all their RGB stuff would be controlled by Chroma. Nope, nope, no. Nope.
Chroma's only good for like their.
Oh yeah, sure. I can do a top-down shot. Sure. Here we go. Top down. You can't really see it all that well, but you can see the camera in it. But yeah, there you go. There's your GPU right there. I can zoom out a little bit too.
Yeah, this has looks like it has chroma on the bottom.
Oh, so it's actually got some additional lighting as well. There you go. There's a top down of with the Strix in there. Here, and we can do a side view so you guys can see it a little bit better from the side too. I'll give you guys the side view.
Aluminum alloy.
Oh, it's nice. It's a friggin' nice, like, very premium feeling case. Okay, here you go. And we'll give you a side view here so you guys can see it a little bit better there. A little out of focus at this because. Yeah, I think it came out very, very clean.
I like how in the description it says top GPU showcase, but you can't. Unless it was.
Yeah, you can see it very nicely from the top. Just looking straight down. It looks, we were just showing that on the screen. I'm gonna do mine via the, I'm gonna try and get mine from AMD. I did not get one for the first time. I did not get a 6700 XT. I'm gonna try and get mine from AMD, and then I'm gonna do Newegg Shuffle and try and get. So I'll enter every single one of them to hopefully get a
review one. Huh?
I didn't get a review one. Nope. No, I got every other card. I did not get one from AMD for this one. So.
Do they not like us anymore?
I don't think that's it at all. I don't think that has anything to do with that. Sometimes it is. Can you put the side panel on? You guys just want, it's really dark. I mean, I can put it on. You guys want to see the side panel? I'll put the side panel on. We'll do one with the side panel just to see how dark it is. You're gonna see everything though. Oh, quality peel. There you go. Oh, I don't think that. Oh, no, I think that's backwards. Yeah. I have these on backwards. Oh no, I put just that one on backwards. There you go. That's with the side panel on. Oh, sorry, can't see that. Oh, our two winners. Sorry, guys. Two winners were Black and Stun, and I'm Spencer. Congratulations, Black and Stun and I'm Spencer. You are the winners of the 500 gig NVMe SSDs. Congratulations. So there's the full. That's it with the side panel, the glass on, and everything else. And then you can see the front there a little bit. You can see it all.
There's the LED button on top.
What does that do?
I'm assuming change the.
Probably the front colors.
Yeah. Yep.
How are they now?
Just one in a circle.
Hmm. Oh, cool. Okay. Change the colors. Okay, let's do last giveaway. This is for a $150 Newegg gift card. Everybody say thank you, Newegg.
Thank you, Newegg.
So they are obviously our biggest sponsor. So everybody say thank you, Newegg. This is for a $150 Newegg gift card. Running for 2 minutes. Entry code for this one is !Newegg now. That giveaway is starting right now.
Right now.
Right now. Right now. There's no tomorrow. Okay, guys, one more shot because now that we have the whole thing put together. You guys ready? Here we go. Ready?
I see it coming in.
I see it coming in, yeah. Okay, ready to fire. Oh, there we go. There we go. Die! Take that, Phil Spencer. There you go.
Your infatuation with Phil Spencer.
Well, he's the only one who's got that. He's the only one who's got that picture. So now we've added to it with Robey in my dark cube. Now I will say this: the Xbox Series X is a whole lot smaller than this for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is not the smallest thing on the planet.
No. I think the N7 could fit inside that.
Yeah. Yeah. The Series X could fit inside of this for sure.
Oh, for sure. Maybe what, 4 or 5?
No, it's 2. You could maybe get 2. No, it's not that big. Series X is pretty big too, but it's not.
2.5.
I don't think 2.5. I think 2. I'm not even sure fully 2. I mean, width, what? Yeah, the box itself is like, yeah. So. Okay, raid target is Ocean or Gatsby. Ocean or Gatsby is going to be our raid target tonight. So One thing we always love to do, guys, is obviously pass it forward with having 754 people here. And so I'm Spencer. Reach out to Blondie. So for us, it's like that's the biggest thing. So please stick around. We're gonna be throw some follows, just chat a little in their stuff. Let's make somebody's day just that much more bright and awesome. That's always a big thing that I love to do. So anyway, congratulations. We're gonna be picking the winner right now. And then again, we're back on Friday doing a commission build in the ASUS case. So it should be super rad. Also gonna be talking about Shop Tagger again and all that sort of stuff. So it should be a good build. Okay, congratulations to Kasser Bano Kair Banog Rabbit? Kair Banog Rabbit? Kair Banog Rabbit. Congratulations, Kair Banog Rabbit. You are the winner of a $150 Newegg gift card. Congratulations. So you are going to be the winner there. Make sure that you get a hold of Blondie. Words. So get a hold of Blondie so she can get that squared away. Okay, guys, that is it for today's stream. Again, super awesome. We will be back on Friday. We're going to be rating somebody. So if you're here on Twitch, love for you to stick around. Let's just make somebody's day just that much brighter. Again, don't forget about Vikings. We'll be back on Friday to finish it out. Only, 72 more to go. So we'll make that happen, and it's going to be awesome. Okay, guys, let me find the raid, and we'll go from there. Bye. Bye, guys. Okay, here we go. Here, Oceaner Banner. Oceaner Gatsby. OCEANR Gatsby. There it is. 19 people playing Rogue Company. Here we go, guys. Starting that raid now. Let's see how many people can get in there. Come on, let's get 500 or 600. Okay, or 400. Okay, 384 people. Thank you very much, guys. Here we go, raiding now. We'll see you guys Friday.